Yo, 668, what's going on, bro? Ghost, what's up? Yeah, man, I told you, man, go see what's going on, man. Hopefully y'all hear me in real time. Um, uh, I don't know, put up one in the chat, like as soon as you hear me or whatever. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Hopefully it's a whole lot better than StreamYard. Yeah, I don't know where 668 is at, man. I have no idea. The only thing that sucks about this is like I don't know how to go about highlighting comments and stuff. I mean, this is my first time doing this, so let me see. Yeah, I don't know where 668 is at, man. I have no idea. The only thing that sucks about this is like I don't know how to go about highlighting comments and stuff. I mean, this is my first time doing this, so let me see. Yeah, I don't know where 668. All right, so it's a little bit of what's name, but it's like a kickback. I don't know. I gotta figure this thing out, but it's matter of fact, give me a second so I can no. All right. SKC, man, I don't even like as far as that goes, I don't even see people doing the right thing, bro. It don't matter. Yeah, man. Again, greatly appreciate everybody coming through, bro. You see the title. Let me go ahead and get this thing together so I can share my screen. Minimize this. Let me. And actually, shout out to the guy y'all love to hate, man. Big Truck. I saw this with an article he shared about women doing this whole OnlyFans thing. Yep, here we go. Here we go. And boy. Oh Lord, Calvin. Oh Lord. Hey man, we got a bam. I don't know. Listen, man, I don't know. Oh man, I hate this shit, bro. Let me do this free account shit for this New York Times. Let me see, because are they gonna they're gonna let us read this one, so we'll do it. All right, cool. So let me go back to this, go back to Zoom. I don't know what the fuck this is. What's the purpose? I don't know. Let me see this shit real quick. And so let me go back to Zoom. All right, and let me share my screen. Here we go. All right, bam. All right, so all right. Why is it not showing up on here yet? It should be sharing my screen. Do y'all see? Okay, so this has a little bit of delay too, but so y'all see this, man? Y'all see this? This is like Scottie Pippen's daughter right here, man. Again, man, I don't even trust this stuff nowadays because of what we looking at, bro. Yeah, man, zero. I'm with you, bro. Nothing gonna happen. Nobody's gonna do anything because people don't. It's no real people left in this shit, man. The thing that people don't understand and realize about this politics shit, bro, is all sides are compromised. That there are no friends, there are no patriots, there are no true Americans. I would say as little as maybe 20% of the people, not even a quarter of Americans, man, know anything about the history of this country and what it's about and all these other things. So, hey, it is what it is. But Zero was right. Fantastic was right. The manosphere was right. All right. What do we tell y'all, man? What have we been saying about this shit, bro? What have we been telling everybody about this, bro? Listen, why they giving y'all all this shit about certain dudes and this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. The majority of these women don't give a damn about no high value man, bro. They just worried about their OnlyFans, bro. You hear me? They don't give a damn about no high value man. They running straight to the OnlyFans. All right. Vagina, birth canal, pussy is the oldest commodity in the world. Do you hear me? Okay. Mankind sold out for pussy. I don't understand y'all understand what Zero says. And I think I don't want to say, but Zero's not a religious guy. Let's just say that, right? So he would not even use the Bible as a reference. But when people talk about the Bible, they're gonna understand the Bible being, even if you don't believe in the religion behind it, at the very least, it's very true allegories and parables or proverbs, life lessons. Mankind lost paradise over pussy. When Zero says pussy is undefeated, in every story, pussy is undefeated. The most powerful men, okay, whether it be Bible, whether it be Quran, whether it be whatever it is, all bow down or break down for the pussy. All right. Shout out to Stephen Scott. Again, man, I greatly appreciate the things, man. This is my first time on Zoom, so I apologize for not highlighting comments and stuff like that. I'm gonna get up to one of these bros, man, so they'll be able to hit me with a tutorial if it's possible to do that. I don't know if it's possible to do that through Zoom, but greatly appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate y'all for being in the building. So again, man, the greatest men in history have lost to pussy. All right? The greatest men in history. So women know this. A woman is naturally a man's weakness. And 90% of you, 90%, nigga, yes, I said 90% of you are going to give in to the pussy. You can't live without it. I mean, no one can live without it. You literally cannot live without pussy, just like they can't live without dick. Without vagina and penis, there is no life. So you literally cannot live without the other. Okay? I'm not saying you need it to live or so on and so forth, but I am saying you need it to live from a biological standpoint. If you choose to be one of these semen retention dudes or, abstain or whatever you do, that's your business. Do your thing. But what I'm telling you is this. One of the biological cues of all living organisms is to reproduce yourself. Okay? That's science. Don't argue with me. Argue with motherfuckers that's long dead and gone and got a whole bunch of books and research and stuff to prove that. So your gripes not with me, is with science. Okay? So the thing is this, bro. These women keep trying to do, they will literally do anything but the magic word that y'all keep using, submit. Okay? Before she submit, she will ruin her reputation, her femininity, her long-term lifetime plans, and chances of having a real relationship with a man that's about anything, all for the chance of getting money without having to get it from a man or under the guidance, under the leadership, under the direction of a man. That's the new society we live in, people. These days of y'all, submission shit y'all keep talking about, bro. I'm not trying to get no bitch to submit that don't want to. I don't, because it is, she's fake. It's fake. And at the end of the day, like I said, if you're talking about the fucking M word, all right, you're literally betting against the odds, strong as fuck. Again, I ask you, if I told you there was a 70% chance of you walking outside of your house and you getting killed, would you roll the dice? Would you roll the dice? If you say you would, hey, more power to you. But even a betting man knows those are bad odds, man. That's the wrong motherfucking horse to bet on. Yeah. And if you betting what's the name, you getting a return of 100 to 1, 1,000 to 1, 10,000 to 1, by all means, bro. That's what you do. But the thing about it, y'all not understanding and realizing is no, bro, it's a 1-for-1 exchange. And actually, for the man, it's actually more of a 1 to 10, bro. You got to pay $100 to win $1. All right. It's like betting on motherfucking Floyd Mayweather to win his next boxing match. All right. It's like betting on motherfucking Tom Brady with the Patriots in the Super Bowl. You're not finna get no money off that bet. You're gonna lose money on the bet because everybody already knows what the guarantee is gonna be. You already know what it's gonna be. And far too often than not, man, people don't motherfucking use just data. As men, that's what you're supposed to do. I don't give a damn about who hurt you and you got this, you got that, and all this other shit. Look, man, I'm not trying to hear none of that shit, bro. Listen, you can't shame me. I'm a man. I'm grown. I got life experience. I've been there, done that, literally. So nothing you say to me is gonna make me believe that bullshit you talking about. Just not gonna happen. Not worried about it. Fuck are you talking about? But let's get into this wonderful article by the New York Times. And the last one was who? Who was the one with the was it the New York Times that did the last one with the girl with the cover with the girl doing the having the prescription pills and all the other stuff? Who's that? Who's that with the last the cover that everybody was talking about that I did the last one on? Was that New York Times also? Boy, I swear, man. I look at the neck. You see that jawline? That's a bam. I don't know, man. I don't know. Look at the shoulders. I don't know what this is. And that's what's so scary nowadays, too, man. I really don't know what the hell we got going on, bro. This shit is scary for real. Halloween gang, man. This shit here getting scary. I keep telling y'all, man. It was a New Yorker. Shout out to Corlock. Yeah, man. And shout out to Exclimactic. Look, bro, women don't understand that. Bro, listen. If I'm selling motherfucking lemonade, and then you start selling lemonade, and then he starts selling lemonade, she starts selling lemonade, what are you doing? Bro, you fucking the market up because again, you're literally you're not off. Everybody's selling the same thing. So what are you gonna have to do? Now you get price wars. Now you get, okay, who can give the lowest price for the same thing? Who can give the lowest price? Okay, because everybody's selling the same shit. That's the only way you're gonna be able to fucking get any type of traction. Because why? Everybody's offering the same shit. Everybody's offering the same product. So when everybody start offering the same product, you get motherfucking, who can sell the shit for the lowest while still making a fucking profit. And something when the profit when the product is something that you literally don't have to really give out. You can just show the shit on the camera. You don't have to send it out. You don't have to mail that shit. You ain't got to UPS it. You ain't got to FedEx it. No overnight. No Amazon Prime. No no paying for shipping. Well, damn. What are you really doing? Cortez, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Shout out to Mag, man. Shout out to Indigenous TV for the $2. So let's go ahead and get into this article, bro. Jobless selling news online and still struggling. Still struggling, bro. Struggling. So I'm peeking, so that should be a little better. All right. OnlyFans, a social media platform that allows people to sell explicit photos of themselves, has boomed during the pandemic. But competition on the site means that many won't earn much. Savannah Benavides created an OnlyFans account after losing her job as a medical biller. All righty. So again, when you turn to busting it wide open because you don't have any other life skills, you don't have the patience, or you don't have any other way to get what's name, man. What are you gonna do when everybody starts busting it open? Women don't think about this. This is why I tell you, man, women don't have a lot of foresight and they don't think about the future. All right, bro. You got women that have children, daughters, and they're doing this. How are you gonna tell your daughter, don't be a thought, don't be out here giving a puss up, don't be out here, showing yourself and being explicit online when you're literally selling yourself online? That's the biggest hypocritical BS you could possibly ever have in your life. Then you wonder why we keep telling y'all, man, these women, bruh, that's the worst place for a child to be, male or female. Do you know how embarrassing that is for a young boy, for him to go to school or whatever, and then niggas is pulling up your mom's OnlyFans page, or you with the with the Buster Nut 9000, with that motherfucker with the goddamn with the motherfucking chainsaw grip on it. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand how crazy that is, man? You can't do that shit. You see or even worse, and that's the ones that's doing the toy thing. A lot of these women are actually, amateur porn stars. What you gonna do when your mama out here gobbling dick up till she hiccup, bro? And your son is or your daughter is in class, and people gotta fucking show this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I'm just saying, what the hell you gonna do? But they don't care because, again, what? Women are the most fucking selfish creatures on the planet. Fuck you, fuck the kids, fuck mama, fuck daddy. If it ain't about them, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a damn. Somebody call Lil John and motherfucking Youngbloods. You don't give a damn. She definitely don't give a fuck. Not at all. But let's get into this article, man. Savannah Benavides stopped working at her job as a medical biller in June to take care of 2-year-old son. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord, oh, Lord. And of course, so you mean to tell me, where is this 2-year-old son while she's plunging herself? Where's this 2-year-old son? Hearing all them noises. Mommy, what's that noise? And that's if she's just, you know what I'm saying? That's if she's doing the fake route. If she's doing the real route, Mommy, who's that man? And it's a different man, and another man, and another man. Listen to what's happening to these kids, bro. But anyway, 2-year-old son, after his daycare shut down, needing a way to pay her bills, she created an account on OnlyFans, a social media platform where users sell original content to monthly subscribers, and started posting photos of herself nude or in lingerie. Ms. Benavides, 23, has made $64,000 since July. Oh, she ain't doing too bad. Enough not just to take care of her own bills, but help family and friends with rent and car payments. It's more money than I have ever made in any job. She said, I have more money than I know what to do with. So wow. Mind you, she's in New York? Did they say New York? Hold on. No, they didn't. No, that was the things New York. They don't say where she's at, so I don't know. All right. It's more money than I've ever made at any job. She said, I have more money than I know what to do with. Lexi Eisenberger was hoping for a similar windfall when she started an OnlyFans account in November. A restaurant worker in Billings, Montana, Miss Eisenberg, 22, has been laid off 3 times during the pandemic and was so in need of cash by October that she had to drop out of dental hygienist school after donating plasma and doing odd jobs. She still didn't have enough to pay her bills, so at the suggestion of some friends, she turned to OnlyFans. She has made only $500 so far. Damn, bitch, that pussy. Shout out to Eisen in the building, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Hey, man, please, I got 100. Hey, bro, I got 116 people in the building, bro. Hit the damn like button, man. Come on now. Come on, y'all. I switched this shit over to Zoom, so it should be a whole lot better. Hook me up, bro. Hit them likes. Hit the like button, bro. $500 so far, man. That's sad. That up, but we see it though. Up, up, up. I see why. I see why. I see why. We see why. Lexi. All right. Lexi's not a looker. OnlyFans, founded in 2016, is based in Britain, has boomed popularity during the pandemic. As of December, it had more than 90 million users and more than 1 million content creators, up from 120,000 in 2019. The company declined to comment for this article. With millions of Americans unemployed, some like Ms. Benavidez and Ms. Eisenberger are turning to OnlyFans in an attempt to provide for themselves and their families. The pandemic has taken a particularly devastating toll on women. I wonder why. And mothers, wiping out parts of the economy where women dominate: retail businesses, restaurants, and healthcare. Damn, sounds like to me. Sounds like to me y'all should learn the code. Just saying. A lot of people are migrating to OnlyFans out of desperation, says Angela Jones, an associate professor of sociology at the State University of New York at Farmingdale. These people are who are worried about eating. They're worried about keeping the lights on. They're worried about not being evicted. But for every person like Mr. Benavidez, who's able to use OnlyFans as her primary source of incomes, there are dozens more like Miss Eisenberger, who hopes for a windfall, end up little more than a few $100s, and worries that the photos will hinder their ability to get a job in the future. Well, again, man, this is what I'm telling you. It's just like trying crack. Hey, shout out to Batman Beyond 6'4" for the 5. Thank you, brother. Just bought one of your shirts, Mr. Fantastic. Appreciate you, bro. I had to get one. Hey, greatly appreciate you, brother. Yeah, BABG Clothing, man. The brand, if you want to support, by all means, go right ahead. Thank you, guys. Thank you, brothers, for that. Go ahead and put this thing for y'all too, in case y'all want to do that. Hey, man, I got 134 in this motherfucker. All I got is 64 likes, man. Come on, get the likes up, bro. Hit the like button, partner. Come on, man. Hit the hand, man. Y'all know we get out up or down, nigga. Up or down. It don't matter to me. All right. Where we at? Where we at? Yep, but for every person like Miss Benavidez who was able to use OnlyFans as her primary source of income, there are dozens more like Miss Eisenberg who hope for a windfall and end up with little more than a few $100s, and worries that the photos will hinder their ability to get a job in the future. Well, again, man, that sounds like poor planning to me. All right. Listen, ma'am. If you don't go out and get dudes turning their heads, or get dudes trying to come up to you and talk to you and try to get your number or things like that, you're not going to fare well in the OnlyFans market. You hear me? And if you do, it's because, see, Miss Eisenberg ain't, she ain't doing the right freaky shit. See, because the less attractive you are, the more to the limit you gotta get. The less attractive you are, the more explicit you gotta get. she don't have to go and get a real penis to perform with. That's the only thing they gonna want to see with her. I don't want to see no, 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 no. I nor the common man, 9 out of 10 dicks do not want to see you sit in front of the camera and talk and just show your body and none of that. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. They want to see you get jammed. All right. Like Michael Jackson and Michael Jordan. All right. Jam. Jam. It ain't too much. It can't, hey, it can't be too much. Lexi's gonna have to, Lexi's gonna have to get flexy. And she gonna have to do them dicks. I'm sorry, Lexi. You're gonna have to do them dicks. And what y'all don't understand, man, we've been telling y'all this, even for Miss Benavidez with that Scottie Pippen nose. All right, her days are numbered too. Because I don't know what the thing is about her. Maybe she has a banging ass body. Maybe she doing some tricks and shit. I don't know. What I can tell you, looking at her facially and looking at what I can see in that picture, again, I highly doubt she's still making that $64,000 a year or $64,000 in what, in 6 months. That's half a year's salary. So that means she would be making $128,000 a year off of OnlyFans for a whole year, right? Just saying. So is she gonna be able to carry that into 2021? I highly, highly doubt it. But hey, just maybe, because you get a bigger following of shit, people do it. But I hadn't heard shit about Miss Benavidez. I ain't heard nothing about her. All right. So she ain't got enough clout. She ain't got enough hype. It's already an incredibly saturated market. Ms. Jones said of explicit content online. The idea that people are just going to open up an OnlyFans account and start raking in the dough is really misguided. See, and again, women don't even want to listen to women. This is a sad thing about it. And we learned this, especially with black women, with Shahrazad Ali. Shahrazad Ali came to black women and she told them, look, man, look, listen, I know y'all want to be Miss Ann so bad. I know you want to be Miss Ann, okay? But you are not Miss Ann, okay? You're not Miss Ann. You're not Suzanne. You're Roxanne, all right? So what you need to do is focus on what you got going on and stop looking at this white woman and her man and trying to put yourself in the white woman's position. Stop putting yourself in her shoes, okay? Because you're asking the black man for unrealistic shit because this ain't his shit. And still, we get the same argument today. Oh, you guys are, you're dominated. You're this, all this stupid bullshit. I'm not even gonna go down that road. We heard it all before. All right, Sunshine Anderson around this motherfucker, right? So, um, uh, what happens is when these women tell the truth, women, and even it was a woman that came out and told them what feminism was doing to women as far as like the relationship shit, and while all these women, you're killing relationships, you're killing marriage. And this right here, you're literally in cahoots right now with OnlyFans to help do it. You guys are literally in cahoots with making pocket change. The most of you, I think the average, I'll pull that up later. The average fucking amount of money being made on OnlyFans is $200 a month on average. This is when you got somebody like Bella Thorne that broke the fucking shit and changed the rules. Where I think she raked in how many million? How many million did she rake in for that first month? Somebody know that off the top of their head. Somebody remember how much Bella Thorne motherfucking made? And see what they got you was with. And again, this is why women are so easily misled and fooled. What they did was they told you they took Blac Chyna and they said, oh, Blac Chyna could make $20 million a year if she converted. Listen, ma'am, this is a disclaimer. So y'all don't read the fine print. This is why words mean things. What they told you about Blac Chyna was what she was making. It's a possibility what she could make if 100% of the people that were subscribed to her. You know, men, women, boys, girls, you like minors, you know, everybody that can just open up a fucking Instagram account and fucking say, I'm going to follow this person. People that can't legally, you know what I'm saying, have access to fucking adult content, first off, were to be a subscriber and pretty much pay the $1 rate. But again, who needs details? Women don't want no details. Yeah, so $2 million. This woman made $2 million in a month. To the point of where OnlyFans changed the what's name. What she do? She fucked over the real hoes. Looking like a whole damn meth addict with no makeup on and shit. And then I think they say she finally, you know, she did one of those oops, slip up, you know, nip slip things or whatnot. And then she booming all over now. Because again, women, you don't, this is what women don't, look, men understand women a whole lot more than women understand men. This is what y'all don't understand, bro. You gotta motherfucking graduate because again, I'm not a dude not gonna just keep paying. It's like again, it's just like even the fucking relationship. You can't just keep giving that man the same old pussy. You can't keep giving him the same old plain ass pussy. You gotta do something new. You gotta spice things up, Shawty. You know what I'm saying? You gotta swing from the chandelier every now and again. Maybe not every night. You know what I'm saying? You got to drop in the split and you know what I'm saying? Split and spit eventually, at least the one time for the one time. Again, not every night, but occasionally. You got to mix that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Might have to put a little wig on, a little role play, be somebody else or whatever, you know. So when you have hundreds of thousands or thousands of men at the same thing, what the hell you think you're gonna be able to do? You think you just be able to hop on here and do the same old shit? Sound like a goddamn monkey. And he's just gonna keep giving his money for the same shit. A lot of people, oh, it's for the experience, it's for the experience. Very few motherfuckers are watching it for the experience, man. I can tell you that. Very few of these motherfuckers are watching it for the fucking sake of what's name. I'm not going to motherfucking stitch on the other part of it. Very few niggas are that lonely to where they would rather interact with you and pay to have a virtual conversation with you than the ones who just want to see you bust that, you know, bust it open. They want to get to know you from the inside. You know what I'm saying? They want to get to know you from the inside, from the outside. You know what I'm saying? Let me keep reading, man. The most successful content creators are often models, porn stars, and celebrities who already have large social media followings. They can use their online platforms to drive followers to their OnlyFans account, where they offer exclusive content to those willing to pay a monthly fee, even personalized content in exchange for tips. OnlyFans takes a 20% cut of any pay. And on top of it, like I said, 20% cut, man. So 20 out the top. Some content creators receive tips through mobile payment apps, which aren't subject to that cut. Ms. Benavides earns most of her money this way. But many of the creators who join the platform out of dire financial need do not have large social media followings or any way to drum up consistent business. Let's see. El Morocco. I don't know who this is. It's some old thought trying to do that. I don't know. El Morocco of West Palm Beach, Florida, was laid off from her job as an office manager in July. Her unemployment checks don't cover her $1,600 monthly rent, utility bills and food costs, so she joins OnlyFans in November. But Ms. Morocco, 36, had no social media presence to speak of when she joined the platform and has had to gain subscribers one by one by posting pictures of herself on Instagram and Twitter and following up with people who like the comment on her post, encouraging each one to subscribe to OnlyFans. Whoa. Did y'all hear this shit? Hold on. By posting pictures of herself on Instagram and Twitter and following up with people who like the comments on her post, encourage each one to subscribe to OnlyFans. This bitch is doing a virtual door knock? Bruh. This bitch is cold calling niggas. Oh my God. Y'all see this shit? She is motherfucking cold calling niggas to come watch the pussy. Oh, y'all see this shit? Shout out to Red Saint the Blue for the file. Thank you, brother. Keep up the work, bro. Sent you a date and time regarding our interview next month. All right, I'll check it out, bro, and I'll get back to you. Lando Carici in the building, bro. What's up? Shout out to Young Swift. What's up, bro? It's more challenging and time consuming than she expected and less financially rewarding. It's a full-time job on top of your full-time job looking for work. She said, fans wants to see you posting daily. You're always churning. You're always taking pictures to post. She made just $250 on a platform so far. God damn. So again, man, sound like y'all got some boring pussy. Y'all got that boring pussy. And again, El Morocco, from this picture, she doesn't look too bad, but she is old. You old, ma'am. You got that fupa. Y'all see that fupa? Y'all see that motherfucking fupa? Bro, you can't come on now. You know you gotta be again. You got to pump that shit up like a you got to do something with that. Miss Morocco. Can't be having the fupa out there now. You know, from what I can see, you don't look too bad. But again, you old. $250 is what they said. November, right? Hold on. El Morocco. No. Laid off from her job in July. Yeah, so she joined in November. So, ma'am, well, you did pick up a horrible time to start because, but no, that's 3 months, man. So but you did kind of fuck up, you know what I mean, starting right before Christmas. You can't be starting before Christmas. Niggas got gifts, niggas got real pussy to try to get versus pay for just some old bitch on the internet. Just saying. Ms. Rocco also worries that her presence on the platform will make it more difficult for her to hire traditional jobs in the future. If you're looking for a 9 to 5, they might not hire you if they find out you have an OnlyFans, she said. They might not want you if they know you're a sex worker. This sex worker shit kills me, bro. And what's gonna be so funny is when the word truly comes to form. All right. Oh, Miss Queen Bree. Miss, how does it sound like hate? Miss Queen Bree. Make sure you shout out to and Keisha. What's up? Miss Queen Bree. Make sure you click that link, sis, when I drop this link. Come on up here. I'm not talking about the fupa. All right. Hey, the fupa is like I said, like a little oven a lot of times. We'll get into that though. Digital sex workers give the illusion of safety and privacy. Content creators can get paid without having to interact with clients in person, but that doesn't mean there aren't risks. Online sex work is a much more appealing alternative to many people than going to the streets and selling direct sexual services, said Barb Brents, a professor in sociology at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. That said, anybody getting into this kind of work needs to be aware that there are dangers. Last April, a mechanic in Indiana lost her job at the Honda dealership after management learned she had an OnlyFans account. Creators can be targeted for doxing, a form of online harassment in which users publish private or sensitive information about someone without permission. In December, the New York Post published an article about a New York City medic who was using OnlyFans to supplement her income. The medic believed that the article published without her consent would damage her reputation and get fired from her job. Creators can also be subject to capping, a practice where the users take unauthorized screenshots and recordings of them and share them elsewhere on the internet. OnlyFans creators have also received death and rape threats on social media. Listen, man, this whole threatening shit is just bullshit. Shout out to Charles Mercer. OnlyFans is a great reference. Yeah, you can just call up, Jurgens 1974, and he'll tell you how hard of a worker I am. You know, you know, strong forearms. Living with my mom, he gives me great reviews, 5 stars. Yeah, just go look at my page, and look at all the reviews. Do you have a request? I could free subscription, and I'll just send you a personal, you know, bro. This is what you bargaining with. This is what y'all doing, bro. Created a subject to capping. Oh, I didn't know that was what capping is. So damn, y'all done changed the whole definition. OnlyFans content creators can face not just professional consequences, but personal ones too. Ms. Eisenberger has been keeping her account secret from her father, but knows he will find out and that she has gone public. I don't want to be shamed of this on. Bitch, you done got shamed of this on for $500 in 6 months. Come on now. You gotta listen. This is what women do, bro. This is the woman's motherfucker, bro. This is woman 101. This is not even 101, nigga. This is graduate level. Okay? This is a graduate fucking level class of women. Bruh, a woman never thinks about what the fuck she's doing now and what the repercussions is gonna be. She's just thinking about the now. And then whatever it causes, then she ought to be forgiven about it. Well, I didn't know. I didn't think. I was, I was concerned. I was scared. I was mad. I was this. I was that. Well, bitch, now I'm locked up because you lied on me. And now we got to take the rent money to pay my bail. So now we got to figure out how the fuck we gonna motherfucking eat for the next month to have somewhere to stay. All because you got your fucking feelings, bitch. I'm sorry. Bitch, turn the computer on and make it. Turn the computer on, bitch. Make that shit clap so we get that money back. Fuck wrong with you? Remember it was a big story, summertime when the dude, the young cat, his old lady gave him $20,000 from her OnlyFans, the bread she made from OnlyFans. But the thing about it was, if I remember right, she was fucking other dudes. She was performing with other men, if I remember right. A lot of these dudes, one of these dudes just got clowned on my Instagram for this. His girl was on live, performing, sex acts with another man. And niggas are so ruthless, bro. This is why niggas are ruthless. Niggas are recording his reaction and them showing him what his old lady is doing. And her excuse was, oh, he knew what I was doing before he got with me. I don't know why y'all feel sorry for him, which she's right. Bruh, a hoe gon' hoe. All right? A wise man once said, if it's ever two things that I ain't never seen before, is a UFO or a hoe that wouldn't go. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She doesn't want to be saved. Okay? Other says the experience has been empowering. Melanie Hall, a single mother of three, earns $13.30 an hour as a paramedic in Northern Ohio, barely enough to cover her bills. She started an OnlyFans account in December. I'm a mom of three kids. Wow, bro. I'm a mom of three kids. I never thought anyone would pay to see me naked, said Miss Hall, 27. It's been a confidence boost. She made about $700 so far. Not enough to change her life, but enough to make the holiday special. Bitch, look at the priorities. Listen, bitch, you are barely scraping by with $13.30 an hour, and that don't sound right. That's all a paramedic gets paid. Damn, that's low. Shit, that don't sound like enough for fucking paramedics. But shit, okay, is she truly a paramedic? We got any paramedics in the building? That's all a paramedic get paid? No way. But either way it go, okay. She made $700, and not $700 to reinvest or put aside or do something to make more money, but to spend presents for her three kids. And what did we tell you? Shout out to Tommy Sotomayor. What did Tommy tell y'all? What did he tell y'all? DNA. This bitch care more about getting attention than making the money. After three kids, she just want random strange niggas to tell her that she fine, and hey, show your pussy, bitch. Let me see that. Let me see that, boys. Let me see what's got going on down there, God. Let me see that. Let me see that. Let me see them lips. Top and bottom, bitch. Top and bottom. Jiggle them titties. Jiggle them. And I'm like, ma'am, do you not understand that you could just target one man, all right? For the $700 you made, they said she started an OnlyFans account in December. So she's not doing too bad. $700 in 1 month is not that bad. But again, this is the first year I didn't have to choose between the electric bill and Christmas presents for my kids. Wow. This is the first year I've been able to do it all by myself. And again, bitch, what are you going to do? What are you going to do when I ain't paying you no bitch running wild on you? What are you gonna do when bitch ain't tipping, runs wild on you? What are you gonna do when, hey, bitch, we ain't paying for no motherfucking virtual pussy no more. You gotta get out here. Hey, you gotta get flued out. Or I can come to you. That's the only way I'm gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? Listen, bro. This whole thing, and I got 170 people in the building, man. Hey, like the video, nigga. I need them 70 likes, nigga. I need 70 of them likes. Come on now. Come on now. I need 70 of them motherfucking likes, nigga. Hit the goddamn button. It's free. Um, uh, Listen. This whole thing, bro, about what the hell these women keep doing and somehow falling into this bottomless pit of showing your clit. It is not going to bode well for you. It's not going to pay off in the long run. Okay? Men already are running away from relationships and marriage. You give him a choice, I mean, not even a choice, excuse me. You give him a deterrent of you showing that pussy to everybody else. Who's going to buy that cow? Nobody's buying that cow. Bitch, you instead of like they not getting the milk for free per se, but bitch, you're distributor. Don't no man want no goddamn distributor, man. Everybody done seen pussy. You come to the motherfucking house and my granddaddy like you how you know her? You know her? Yeah, this my hey boy. I see. I know why you're there with her now, boy. And 10 times more than that, like I said, man, there's levels to this shit. You got women that just, dance and do all this shit and just get naked, but the majority of the ones, listen, all the popular ones, all the ones that are really getting it fucking cracking and getting that bread, bruh, they land out in that bed and they giving that good head. And I ain't talking no motherfucking plastic. I ain't talking about no silicone. I ain't talking about nothing fake. I'm talking about flesh, bitch. Not flesh light. Real deal. Real deal Holyfield out this motherfucker. Nigga trying to see you get slammed like Hulk Hogan around this motherfucker. Ultimate Warrior, choke slam by rock bottom, bitch, sharpshooter. Trying to see all the wrestling moves, bitch. Wrestling with you and that dick. And again, bro, like I said, I don't even think women understand. Listen, the days of like just no penetration porn, that shit is over with. Ain't nobody watching no just, even if you go get naked by yourself, like, okay, you naked. What dude has seen a naked woman? Even if you fucking extremely attractive, your body's right, your face pretty, all that shit. And I seen the graduation, bro. Bro, these women are bringing other women into it, right? They would say they don't want to go to that level, right? I told y'all it's this chick, Rachel Fit, right? Rachel Fit used to be a porn star anyway, so you knew she was gonna come back to it with this shit. It was just a matter of time. Now she done added the contortionist shit to it. She got the tattoos, pretty ass face. She done got a motherfucking titties did. She got the ass, all that shit, right? But Rachel Fit ain't really trying to motherfucking take them dicks. But Rachel Fit doing this, she'll bring the other bitches in that'll go all the way. And I seen some Rachel Fit, but goddamn in the shower with her and like 3 other chicks. I'm just saying, boy, I tell you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. It's quite entertaining. It's intriguing. And again, man, porn is big because men like sex. Men like sex. It's not a problem. It's not a this, it's not a that. Again, men are hardwired, okay, to have sex with women, to watch a naked woman's body, to want to penetrate her. That's what makes the world go round. Okay. If men stop having the desire to have sex with women, there will be trouble. Literally. All right. There'll be trouble. But I'm gonna cut my little what's the name short because I ain't got no time thing. I don't like this Zoom shit, man. What I'm gonna do is let me see if I can hold up. Okay, let me see. Hold up. Hold on. Invite. So let's invite. Right, copy. Invite link. Okay. So let's do this. All right. So first Zoom joint. Y'all go ahead and hit that shit, man. Let me see what's going on to see how this Zoom shit work, bro. Hit the links, nigga. I gotta see, make sure I'm doing this shit right. Oh, and what's that girl? Whoever that girl was earlier, make sure you hop on here. So the girl that's talking about it was hate. What's her name? Miss Queen Bree. I can't see what you look like, but I don't know. I can't really tell. But make sure you hop your ass up here. Let me see. CPC an average salary of paramedics based on location. Some places. Okay. Isaac, there we go. Hold on, wait. Hold on. God damn it. There we go. Yo, can you hear me? You connected. There you go. Isaac, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on? Fantastic.
All right, great, bro. What's going on with you, man?
Not much. I find it entertaining just because of the simple fact, man, you know all these old mamas and all that it make them feel good to have these young boys looking at them. So they want to get on there and do that. Uh, I mean, if dudes quit looking at women sexually, man, they jump off a bridge.
Oh
They
yeah,
couldn't take it.
they won't be able to do anything about it because you gotta have that fucking that attention, bro. Like I said, that DNA.
Yeah.
Women's whole life is goes around about how much attention she gets, not only from men but just in general.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's why most unattractive females are feminists. They don't have a choice.
Well, not only that, not so much just attention, but they desire to be worshipped. That's what feminism is all about. They desire to actually be worshipped. I mean, you can tell it whenever you hear. I mean, whenever we hear what a lot of these colored women say, they call themselves goddesses and all that. I mean, get out of here.
They're still saying that motherfucker still black woman still God. She's God. I didn't know the black woman was still being God, man. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that was still a thing.
Yeah, I never knew that either, but that's how they feel.
So yeah, man, like we were saying with the whole thing with the prostitution or the sex work on the way. This is just the first tier of it, and this women don't even understand. Like, bro, you're helping your own demise. Just how you guys praised and did the whole shit.
Right.
Oh shit, here we go. Fatal dose in the middle. All right, here we go. All right, okay. So I'm doing this thing right. All right, so I don't got no feedback, right? It's not doubling up. The audio's not doubling up on the stream. I can't really hear the stream. So
It's not doubling up, but it's a little low.
all right, so hold on. So let me see. Am I low or is it saying everybody's low?
I know you are.
Oh, let me turn my shit up, man. Let me see what's
Okay,
up.
there you go.
I can hear you,
All right, cool. All right, bet. Hey, shout out to Fatal Dose in the building, bro. What you got, man? What's going on?
bruh. Bruh. Yo, it's Yeah, it's amazing, man, how these women like to complain about men, right?
Uh-huh.
Where if they just took care of themselves and stopped being the thoughts that they are, because they're career thoughts, man. Yo, in another 20 years, there's gonna be 80-year-old thoughts running all over the place, man. Yeah, imagine when great grandma is still thoughting it up. You coming over by the house and there's like, and she's on OnlyFans. Yeah, it's not going to be a good look, man. This is, and they keep protecting each other.
Oh shit, he vamped out. Okay, but I'll pick it up. Shout out to Josh Quick for the 5. Women rather be lusted than to be loved. That's how it is. But again, man, those are just women that aren't smart. But I mean, mm, I'll leave that at that. The whole thing though is this, and it's quite crazy when you think about it, man, because um, like Fatal Doe said, these women not thinking about what the hell are you gonna do when what are you gonna do when you explain it to your grandkids about your OnlyFans days? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you gonna do?
Right.
You trying to explain your fucking OnlyFans days to the people, man, to your family, your kids. This shit's crazy.
Right, right. I mean, like, I would be mortified if I turned on Instagram or then my mom was on there. Thank God she wasn't like that. But I'm saying though, like these women don't think like the internet's forever.
Exactly.
But I find it interesting what you said because the simple fact is we're here at this point because niggas don't want to realize, look, your mama, your aunties, your sister, whoever, they was doing some shit. I mean, that's how you got here. Ain't no telling what your mama was doing and what she was twerking and popping it on before you got here. I'm just saying.
Hey man, that's the bad thing about it, bro. You think about you know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, no, mama, no, no, mama, no. Hit with that penny.
Hey,
Hit that
and
penny
it's
from Good Times.
right. And when you
No,
break it up,
mama.
when you break it up to these niggas, you hear them. I mean, you just literally hear them, and you could tell they want to cry.
Yeah, man, that's why, bro. Every time I see a chick that's got a kid or like a baby for like a quick little moment, I look at them like, damn, what? Like, especially if she like, you know what I'm saying? She not too, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn, man, who did that? Like for real, you really? You that one? Like for real?
Hey, they don't
Yeah,
care. They want to get theirs off too.
you know, I think big part of the problem is brothers have no dick control. Your brother's gonna have to learn how to some self control and not to just running or not to just run out here and smashing anything that could breathe. You know, yeah, it's. Let me tell you a story, man. I stopped
Uh,
watching porn in my 20s because I don't watch it that much to begin with, but once in a while, like I'll turn on porn banging this big old ugly.
Oh
you get
shit,
lost, I think.
yeah, yeah. You like motherfucker, what's name man?
But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. But I mean, I mean, you remember you had. I know you remember some when you were in school, Mr. Fantastic. Y'all probably had probably a couple a dude that had a mom that everybody they always we always picked on a dude about his mama. So yeah, dude, I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, you said something about a nigga mama, bro. You can yeah, that's a fight.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but
feelings get hurt.
part of the
I
problem with
think
that
that
was to begin with. So when making fun of your mom, get mad. But they I know I was married to my son.
Hey, Fatal Dose, you borging out real bad, bro. You're in like a bad position. You're like in a bad area or something, man. You keep dropping out.
Yeah, you're gonna stand next to your router.
But who we got? Jason, what's up? Who's Jason? Jason, what's going on?
Yeah, what up, fantastic?
You got it, bro. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm not. I hope you don't hate me for saying this, but them simp niggas is really the responsible for this shit that's going on. I mean, they support these Instagram thoughts, and I was just saying it on Facebook Live the other day. Why are we supporting this thought culture? Why are we not going to Pornhub and looking at the shit for free? Because all you got to do is look them same females up. The content is out there for free. The niggas that be doing it with these girls, they actually record it on their own phone and put it on Pornhub and make money. So why not go and wait until it come out on a porn? Why are you worrying about, looking at somebody up in a photo? I never went to strip clubs. You know why? Because it always felt like it's a tease. Why would I want to be teased? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was never into that. Like, I got daughters and shit. I'm like trying to get this shit stopped. So I've been on my live protesting against this because I'm like, yo, why are these simps for supporting this? These females want to like give you a thank you on the gram or Facebook. They taking your following and they're not even giving you a thank you in the DM. They don't even respond to you. They straight ignore you. And it's like it's crazy because these simps are responsible for this. All they gotta do is go watch porn, get a quick nut, and just get it over with. Why do you need to watch OnlyFans? Why you need to be fit? Why you need to be scammed out of your money? They don't even see it as a scam.
Here's the thing. When you talk about that, and the guy in the chat has talked about it before too. I mean, you got dudes that are paying for cuddle services, and then with the article Mr. Fantastic just read on it, the chick was hitting dudes up in Twitter or wherever it was on over Zoom to tell them to subscribe. So they getting the experience just besides that. For them to have them interact with them, to talk to them motherfuckers personally by paying all that money. It's like these niggas paying for that shit so they can feel special.
Well, I'm sorry, but if I was a high value man and I had all the money in the world, I would never give it to none of these whores out here. I'm sorry.
Well,
I got high.
Hey.
My shit is so high, and I'd rather not get it than to bow down and be a fucking slave.
But all I know to tell you is, hey, if you're doing anything with her, you're doing something with a whore. They're all whores because all women are prostitutes. I don't care if she's trading that thing for a couple of rocks. I don't care if she's trading it for toilet paper, a private island. If she's trading with the pussy, it's prostitution. So they're still whores.
I know the game. I was 20 years old. Check this out. I was actually 17 when I started. I used to watch the girls. I used to act like I was the girl's brother. And I was really her man that she was fucking. And the dudes used to come and give money, and she used to come to me after they leave, like, I gotta wash up. I gotta wash that stink ass nigga off me. I hate these old niggas. And I was like, yo, only if these niggas knew how these females, these prostitutes really feel about it. Because I was a Mac. I was macking at 17 because I ain't had nothing to offer no 24-year-old woman. So I was just macking it out. They were buying me clothes, giving me ounces of weed. I was living that life, and I was acting like I was their little brother because I looked young for my age. So niggas fell for it, and they were coming over there dropping money and shit. They'll fuck her, but next thing you know, once they leave, she's handing the cash to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I've seen it all. I've seen it from being a teenager.
Hey, what's
So
up?
I'm passing the mic to.
Yeah, so we got Laro in the building. What's up, Laro?
Hey, what's up, fantastic man? Hey, bro, so when you say you were giving out ounces of weed, that's like tricking, right?
No, she was giving me ounces of weed.
Oh, my bad.
was
I heard the wrong way. My bad. My bad.
No, she was getting their money and giving it. She was getting their money, buying me clothes, buying me weed, selling her pussy and giving me profits off of it.
Damn.
On both sexual side of the game, right?
Well, I was a teenager. I was a teenager getting grown women, so I ain't had nothing to offer them. Some of them even had fucking kids. So I ain't had nothing to offer these 24-year-old women that I was dating at, 16. I fell for the trap one time, and I fell in love, and I thought, then her boyfriend popped up and tried to fight me. I said, all right, I see how the game is. I said, I'm gonna just map this shit out. I'm gonna let them do what they want to do. As long as they kick a profit over here, I don't care.
Yo, what's up? We got what Laro? Were you done or you just?
No, I wasn't done. I just heard something that he said that kind of like was like alarming just a second ago, man. But my thing is this, man. Look, they have it at their fucking advantage, right? It's a lot of horny ass dudes out here that can't refuse the box, right? And I listen to a guy like Spiritual Logic, right? And he makes it sound easy as fuck to leave these hoes alone, man. And it's not that easy. We all know that, man. I mean, we can put it on paper, but man, we already know, man. When that motherfucker call you up, man, it's just like you can have 3 or 4 women like in your little roster, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, 2 o'clock in the morning, bro. It's like, man, you gonna take whatever willing to come through, man. And just keep it real.
Hold
we
on.
gotta keep it real, man. We gotta keep it
wait.
real.
Not whatever willing to come through.
Well, okay, don't go that low, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Right. You know why? Because actually, I'm on the way to a bitch house right now. You see what time it is?
You got that ounce of weed with you?
Oh no, she told me she got weed. She said I'm gonna pay $100 so you don't have to go to work early. I'm gonna give you $100 so you don't have to go to work early. I work for myself, so
you Nick Cannon it up. You motherfucking a gigolo out this motherfucker. I'm a gigolo, spending lots of dough. That's you get your gigolo on, brother.
Yeah, she begged me to come see her. I didn't even want to see her, but she begged me. And she said, I got some weed, I got some money or whatever. All right, fuck it.
Hey man, if you get it, hey man, if you can pay, dudes can pay for pussy, bitches can pay for dick, man. Like, hey, more power to you, brother. More power to you.
My uncle taught me. He said, even if you got money, always take their money because they will take yours. And he said, guess what? You're looking out for the niggas that they took their money. You're looking out for the niggas out there that's getting scammed. So take their money on behalf of the niggas that they scammed.
All right, we got Zero in the building. What's up, Zero? What's going on, bro?
Not much. What's up with y'all?
I can't complain, man. You got it.
Man.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a good ass article. I haven't been paying attention lately because I've been kind of checking out. But it looked like a victory. But the problem is like without like men having any legal protection. Like, what do you think is gonna happen when chicks start to, lose money via selling this shit online, like when they start losing money and the welfare party is in office and the basically Save My Baby Mama party is in office, like what do you think they're gonna start doing? They're gonna start taxing men all over again. Like, for instance, if chicks can't pay their bills, you already gotta, like, in the next 4 years, men are gonna be footing the bill for their school, for their houses. I went over the policies some months ago. We're gonna have to pay for their houses. Like, they're gonna be like living in free houses off of men collectively. We gotta pay their college. Not only do we gotta pay their college, their current college, but we gotta pay their back pay.
But Zero, it's already happening already, though, bro. It's already happening.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, like, this looks like a victory on the surface, but so my point is basically this: if men really want to like celebrate this shit, what you need to do is get behind women when they want this whole legalized prostitution shit. Like dead ass. It's the only way to protect yourself, because if they fail at it, you're gonna end up paying for it anyway. So the only way to protect yourself is they want it real bad because they want like complete autonomy and control over their own bodies and all the rest of it. But men are like, but, and I've heard men here say this and out in the general public, like millions of men are like, well, we shouldn't do that because it hurts women or it's somehow some like a problem. No, let them have it. This way, you vote with them, vote it into legislation. This way, Me Too goes away, John shit goes, all that shit goes away. And when bitches go broke, you don't even have to worry about this shit no more. Once you got the law on your side, you never have to worry about like when they go broke, you go broke.
A zero. If you check out what happened in Canada, though, right? When men said, "Yeah, we could do this. Let's help them legalize it." What they did is that they legalized it for the women, but still made it illegal for the men.
That's
so
not,
the men
that's not
could
legalization. That's the Nordic model. That's called decriminalization. That's not legalization. So again, in New York City, they got the most comprehensive legalization of prostitution bill in United States history. And the reason why is because it has to be in line with the Constitution. Just like a long time ago when they abolished the tender years doctrine, it has to be constitutionally right, or else it's gonna, in the future it'll end up getting abolished. So because it has to be constitutionally right, everything associated with all the bullshit double standards you got to deal with women, like harassment and all the rest of that shit, it goes away.
Has to.
All of it goes away. You never have to worry about Me Too, because the problem, like, motherfuckers don't see far ahead enough. If they start losing money off of this shit, niggas who think they invulnerable, niggas don't get Me Too. You will. you will. Chicks will just start pointing fingers at niggas because they need money. When people get desperate for money, they do anything. And you got a motherfucker that's starving, they're gonna do anything.
Yeah, man.
Fantastic.
Hold on real quick, Jason. Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick, Jason. I'm gonna come right to you. And yeah, that's the biggest thing about it too, man. It's the whole protections of it. Once you legalize the shit, and then too, I don't think people understand. And like, America is like the last place where prostitution just is taboo or illegal. Everywhere else in the fucking world, like, in the Eastern world, that shit is like Germany, right? Thailand, all these places where like you literally have places of where the red light district, that's what it's for you buying pussy. And again, the precedent is always already sort of kind of set because certain places in Nevada, right? Prostitution is legal, it's just under certain pretenses and all these other things. So just like this, man, again, and I know you niggas don't, but bruh, this whole country is about to have this by the end of this this administration, this 4 years, it's gonna be no holds barred, everything goes. Drugs, sex, drugs, sex, and everything else in between, bro.
Now, fantastic. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, though, bro?
That's a horrible thing. From a moral standpoint, it's a horrible thing because again, America is not like these other places. In the other places, that's well. Let me
Wait a minute. Hold up, bro. No, bro. I know
on.
you've seen many places around this country, bro. It's like that, man. It's already been happening, though.
No, but listen to me. You got to hear me out. In the other countries, that's something that's regulated to a woman that's pretty much like an outcast or this and the other. That's all she could ever be. If you do that in a Muslim country or whatnot, what have you, that's you. That's it. Ain't no coming back. Ain't no getting married. Ain't no walking out in public and being cool and fine and being celebrated. None of that shit, bro. You bitch. That's you for life. You gonna hold to the last dough. You gonna hold to death. Literally. That is your cast in life.
There's reasons for that too. The reason behind that is because when you got legalized prostitution, meaning that men are protected under the law, that's what I'm just going to define it as, men being protected under the law. Once you have that, all the bitches become replaceable, and that's why they treat them like that. If you become a hoe, that's what you're going to be for the rest of your life, because you're replaceable. They don't need you.
And they only get younger and hotter, as they say.
Exactly.
They only get younger, and they you know
What
what I mean?
about
Go ahead, Jason. My bad. You had something to say anyway, brother. Go ahead. What were you saying?
fantastic? What about after all this shit is over with and the government get back on track? What about tax evasion for the OnlyFans? What about that tax evasion?
Oh no. Trust and believe. That's another big thing too, as always, bro. That's why anything that's well, anything that's a trending thing.
They
Well,
not finna go after these bitches for taxes. Is he crazy?
Yeah, no, it's not happening.
Yeah,
No,
look.
no. What they're gonna do is this: just like you have to have your registration on your car. If you want to be out there, they're gonna tax everything.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
That's not gonna happen unless it gets legalized. Like that's what the whole bill is about. The bill includes that. You have to have W-9s and shit. That's what the bill is about. Without that, you don't have any of that. It's illegal.
Women aren't gonna vote for it, and at least 20% of the dudes ain't gonna vote for it. So
Yeah, it's up to the men to vote for this. No, the women are going to vote for it because feminism.
Oh, for the tax?
No, the legalization. Feminism
I got
wants
you there.
it. They want it.
Yeah.
The problem is even male feminists are so fucking cucked out that they won't vote for it because they're like, but it's gonna hurt the women. And it's not.
Hey, but hold up. But it's not going to be a vote up to the general public. It's going to be a vote by the people that we put in office, right? So what are these motherfuckers going to do when they get in, right?
Wait, no.
This is going to be a vote by the public.
It's going to be it's going to be state level first, bro. And again, you have precedents already, Laro. Again, miracle marijuana and all these stuff was approved at the state level before they even talk about the national. That's what I'm telling you. I've seen it happen in both states I'm in. Same thing in Virginia and in Florida. I remember back in 2018, they needed 51% of the vote to pass it, and it was at 50% or 49%. It didn't pass, but the next year they re-voted it again, and then it passed. So yeah, they're gonna vote it in at the fucking and that's a temperature. That's a temperature test for how people see it. And like Zero said, if you're smart, the majority of women are gonna be for it. That's what, and that's the big thing about it. And that's where, and you're gonna have dudes that are simps and motherfuckers that's worried about, you know what I'm saying, their daughters, their wives, and all this other shit. Look, bro, listen, this is what I can tell you, bro. If she a hoe, she gonna go. No matter how good you train her, no matter what kind of fucking upbringing you give her, you gotta not even focus on that, bro. Again, the ultimate thing about this, and this is where most people lose sight of being like, you know. Hold on, Jason. This is where most people lose sight, bro, when it comes to making the tough decisions. All right. When you got to make the tough decisions, bro, and it's for the long term and the greater good of the masses, the group, hey, there are gonna be sacrifices and there's gonna be collateral damage. You can't motherfucking hold up your daughter today for, you know what I'm saying, your grandsons of tomorrow or even further down the line. And like Zero said, this is the part that people is not understanding. Once you legalize this shit, bro, all the bullshit ass games and finessing shit that's going on, bro, that shit is done. You can't just hop out here and say, oh, he was trying to talk to me and this and the other, la, la, la. Well, hey, ma'am, it shows here that you're registered to sell, la, la, la. So how can he do this if you're in a business inquiry cannot be harassment? You see what I'm saying?
You can't go to the store and harass a bag of potato chips if you intend to buy it.
Yeah, if you're selling the chips.
Hey, you know what, Zero? I'm glad you said that because you know what? If there was an IPO tomorrow that came out for pussy, right? Man, that shit gonna start off at like $4, bro. I mean, it's not gonna skyrocket because it's too much of it. It's too much out there, man. So it's gonna kick them in the ass if it goes through, as far as the women go, because the price is so low, man.
That's the point.
It's low, and I don't think they realize how low the value of it is, man. It's not. Man.
No, they're gonna have a bull run, just like OnlyFans had a bull run. The thing is, you turn it into a economic issue, and then economics takes over. Once it gets legalized, there's gonna be a bull run. So yeah, I'll put my life savings on that shit in the beginning because all of this. Matter of fact, it's always going to be a bull run for 9s and 10s. Always. That's always just like if you go to any country on the planet with legalized prostitution, the hottest chicks there are always going to make the most money. It's just going to be like that. But the vast majority of women, and I mean 7 and below, everybody can't participate in the same thing. Just like we saw just now, it gets saturated, and then when economics kick in, the money's not there anymore, so it's not viable to live off of it. And that's what will happen here. But the thing is, you gotta vote for it, like, because feminism has 80% of the vote, right? But that's only because 27 to 28% of men vote with them. But in the case of this specific law, even the male feminists are like, oh, they just don't know any better, so I'm not going to vote on this. So then it's up to the rest of the men to basically just vote anyway. Yeah. Like all of the cucks that are saying like no because they don't know any better, just vote for it, vote with them. Just basically put your fucking male feminist hat on and vote with them bitches and let them pass that law. Because the second they pass that law, you win. Like dead ass, you win.
And it's literally a cheat code. Because, real quick, and it's literally a cheat code for you because again, the hoes they gonna go. If it's the woman that's quote unquote righteous or the ones that actually thinking about a future and she's seriously family and marriage minded or relationship minded, she's never gonna touch the shit.
Right.
And then like Zero said, the ultimate protection is like you said, Laro, when the bitch got to register because she's a business, she can't hide it. She can't hide it. You can go, she's gonna have some type of thing attached to it that she'll be able to look up for her. You know what I'm saying? Because she's gonna have to have medical records, she's gonna have to have certain things, but for liability and all this other shit, whatnot, what have you, insurance, all this type of shit, right? As to where she's protected, like, you know, literally and figuratively. You know what I'm saying? So that is another layer of protection. But again, like you said, people don't really, you know, break this shit down to the you know, the particulars or whatnot. But go ahead, whoever that was, my bad.
Yeah, that was fatal. Yo, so check this out, right? I'm gonna say this now. I'm not with it for moral reasons, but I understand it. No, listen to me. Don't laugh. Let me finish. I understand it, right? Because this would be the great equalizer. All of these women that are saying, hey, I'm a 10, I need a high value man. Now they're going to really know what the hell their value is. And I agree with you, Zero. If there was an IPO on this, it would probably jump in the beginning because it's new. But once people start doing it, right, you get enough people out there, and then men get used to it, and they're like, yo, I ain't paying 50 for that. I'm only paying 20, right? That's when it's gonna crash, right? Boy, once you get enough product out there, you can't sell it for the same amount you were selling it for when you only had like a few of it out there. So that's going to be a great equalizer, and it might get the next generation of women to start behaving themselves because they saw what their mamas were going through. And they're like, yo, nah, I'm going to get married. I'm gonna behave myself because I don't want this, right? So that's my thought behind it. And the other thing too is that these, in the words of Paul Elam from the men's rights activist, I heard my man say once, a woman is a dishonest hoe and a hoe is an honest woman. So let's make these hoes honest and stop lying to us and bullshitting us about all that.
Yeah, you can't make hoes honest, and Paul Elam is cut out anyway. So that position you have right there is the reason why we can't do anything, because you're not going to take any action.
That's not what I said. I said morally, I'm against it.
Morally, you're against it, which is like, I don't know what, 70 to 80% of men. That's the problem right there. If the majority of men have this moral position, which is complete bullshit in the first place, that's what prevents anything from happening. Like you let your country go down because you have these quote unquote principles, and those principles are not going to help you win.
But if you heard what I said,
because the other side, they also have principles, but their whole focus is we're going to win first.
Let me respond to Zero.
Okay.
Let me respond to that. Let me respond to that. Like, if you heard what I said morally, I'm against it, but I understand why it's needed and why it may even get us in a better place.
That so doesn't mean I wasn't going to take action.
I didn't say I wasn't going to take action. What I'm saying is I'm telling you my position on it, as far as like, yo, would I ever go out there throwing money at it and like, nah, that wouldn't be me.
Well,
But
you know what?
I got you because
You know what?
you made it seem like you was like, no, I understand, but I'm not gonna do this shit to win. I'm just gonna I'm gonna have my moral principles over here, and then lose quietly in the corner.
Okay, so no, exactly to the brother who was just talking, not you, Zero. But what I'm trying to say is, just like they have to register, right? Now, bro, if you want to go out there, figure out that the price is worth 50 other than 100, right? Make you register also, right? That's another thing that you got to pay for. So you're going to be ready. If they're going to be registered, you're going to be registered. So if you're going to be out there, bro, it's going to be a goddamn tax on your head that you paying every year if you just want to just pay to play.
bro, it's not gonna work if you're registering the Johns. They're already paying for the product, and now you're telling them they're gonna pay taxes. That's not gonna work.
No, you don't register. That don't even make sense. You're buying a product.
Yeah.
Real quick, the thing is, men gotta look past the pussy bonanza. This is the biggest problem. No, seriously, like the biggest problem with this shit, because you gotta understand the rest of the world does it, and there's no pussy bonanza.
Ain't no legislation on it, but
you gotta understand. What I'm saying is, okay, men have to look past the pussy bonanza. This is the biggest problem we have right now, because people are like, oh, it's gonna fuck the world up. No, it won't. This is a economic issue. Economics always wins in the end when you let it do its job. It's just a fucking system. It works just like natural selection. The best comes out on top and the rest dies. That's
now here we
works.
go. So Zero, name one thing name one business, one entity that the country has not taxed.
There isn't. I mean, unless you talk about organized crime.
Okay, so that's what I'm talking about, man. When you just dismiss the fact that the Johns have to register also. Yeah.
Johns don't register.
No, they may put a sales tax.
Let me put it this way: a John is the equivalent to you going into a store and buying whatever fuck you want, a pack of sodas or you don't get you yourself don't get taxed. The product gets taxed. So like if chicks are selling it and they're selling it for whatever, the tax is basically on the product, not you.
Right, whatever the state sell tax is, whatever the state sell tax is, if it's $40, then they add the sales tax to that. Like your $40 for $43.50 is what you got to pay me, right?
Right.
Cash at me.
Yeah, the tax is on the product. If she wants to mark up or some shit, she can, but she gotta be hot enough to mark up.
Yep.
But you don't. That shit don't fall on you. You the customer. And that's the thing. The word John goes away. You're no longer a John. You're a customer. You got to look at this in purely economic terms. You're going to the store and you're buying a product. Just think of it like you go into like the fucking pussy grocer, and each aisle has like a different selection. You know what I'm saying? So you go over here and you got like, you can just number the shit. You can do whatever you want. But all you're doing is you're engaging in basic economics. Again,
supply and demand.
Discount.
Say what?
The 40-year-old discount.
No. In the beginning, there will be an ugly bitch discount, and then when it gets saturated, when it gets saturated, you have like when chicks start. You know how when the market gets saturated, like let's look at soda or pop or whatever. As soon as the market got saturated with sodas, what did they start doing? Oh, we're gonna sell a clear version of Pepsi. Oh, we're gonna sell cherry Coke. Oh, we're gonna sell lime Pepsi. All other this shit. Like they start adding features to the shit.
Right.
You know that's the only thing that's gonna happen. Chicks will like give you more features.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, you ain't no choice.
Yeah, because if you just again, bro, listen. I never been one to motherfucking buy it, but you know, listen, for the dudes that do, the experts out there, shout out to the $40 nation, I guess. niggas done said it done got cheaper than $40. I don't know. Shout out to all the CDL niggas. Shout out to all the CDL niggas, man. Y'all keep the price of the pussy balanced. Listen, bro. This shit is gonna be a fire sale to start off. Niggas is gonna go crazy because you can just go out here and buy some pussy.
Tens on speed dial. Yeah,
niggas that always wanted to buy pussy, and now it no longer be taboo. That's another big thing too.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on.
Fantastic. It's worse than that. It's not just the chicks that they want. Like it's not. It's gonna be look for the fucking app, tensonspeeddial.com. Niggas is gonna download that fucking app. And they're gonna be swiping.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey, look,
nigga,
hold
And
up,
where they
hold
get
on,
a
hold
bad
on.
bitch.
Hey, here we go. So basically, if that goes through, right, what you're saying is for the John, right? It's like you don't have to worry about getting jumped, robbed, held up in a room, and all that. So if that goes through, I mean, all the shady shit that goes on behind that scene, that will be over with, right?
Yeah, it all goes away.
I got you. Yep.
Because one, they're legally protected and you're legally protected. Thing is, you because you're not hiding anymore. Like, how you gonna get jumped in the alley when you don't got to be in the alley no more? You know, they're again, the most logical and reasonable way that it would even happen is a lot of chicks would just go to a building specifically made for the shit. Like you just go into like a giant fucking complex and it's just nothing but chicks selling it.
Yeah, it's a brothel.
If you
All right.
have, a giant fucking brothel.
Yeah,
So,
and
oh, go ahead.
to add to what you're saying, right? The only reason you're getting jumped is because they know you're not gonna go to the cops and like, hey, I was buying some pussy and they they jumped and robbed me. Now you're gonna have the police backing you. If they rob you, you're gonna have them in the lineup and getting them arrested. So
Not only
yeah, a
that,
lot
your
of
ass
that
is on
goes
the
away.
HD camera pointed at you and everything. As soon as you walk through the door, all that good shit.
Hey, let me highlight this. Well, I can't highlight the comment, so I'll say this though. He said this real quick. Who said? Where's it at? Let me see. Oh shit, yeah. Shout out to Mr. Albert. Mr. Albert said you're gonna get one of them Transformers. Mr. Albert, no, you won't. You know why? Hold on. You laughing, but you know why? This is the good thing about licensing. This is the good thing about what's the name. I promise you, they will have to disclose that. Otherwise, you'd be sued now.
All of it.
Now I could sue you for telling me that you're a
crying game.
a natural born, you're a natural born woman, but that's false advertisement. That's a whole bunch of other shit.
Also, real quick, also there's gonna be a market for that anyway. So the disclosure is gonna be, first of all, legally enforced.
Oh shit!
And then there's gonna be a market for it any fucking way. So all the niggas who want Transformers, go ahead and take your pick.
That's a hey, shout out to Zero. Listen, that's gonna be another big thing too. And listen, this goes back to whoever was saying about the men gonna have to register. That's why the men not gonna have to register, because these niggas that want these, these Decepticons, you don't want to ruin that market. You see what I'm saying? Because if the men have to register, you'll be able to pull up their fucking shit somehow and say that, oh yeah, you did this, such and such. This is your bag. You laughing, but for real, listen, bro. When you really start thinking about this shit, like from a business fucking standpoint, you have to have protections for the fucking customers, just like you have to have protections for the fucking suppliers or the business, right? So, and I promise it's gonna be, everything's gonna be, a bitch can't dock, a bitch can't tell, a bitch can't run and do none of that. It's gonna be an automatic motherfucking NDA thing in it, all of that shit, bro. So literally, motherfuckers got to see, beyond the motherfucking, the forest for the trees, beyond the trees for the forest, because this is the key.
Now look, hold up.
Wait, real quick. If you are if you are a male prostitute, you do have to register. If you are selling sex as a male or female, you do register because you're selling a product. That's what I'm talking about as far as like the law being constitutionally correct. If you are in the business of selling sex, you register. So if a male is a prostitute, he's going to also have a W-9 and sign up and all of the other shit. Same as a woman. The thing is, the person who buys it, that person doesn't register because he's not selling anything. Like I said, you're going to the store. You get it? Does anybody follow this?
Yeah, no, it makes sense. It's a sales tax. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's all it is. So if you are a male prostitute and you selling ass, you register and you will be taxed.
So Zero, I got a question for you though. How does that improve the current baby mama situation?
Oh, easy. First of all, the reason why you see married dimes in other countries is because their bitches are replaceable. What's a dime in a room full of dimes?
Another dime.
Understand? No,
Just
it's
a
not even a fucking
regular
dime.
bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's a
that's what I
regular
meant by it.
bitch.
Just one of the other dimes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she-
I
she
get
regular-
it.
Yeah, so this is why it works in other countries, because those bitches are replaceable. You don't care. Like, if you got 10s on speed dial, you think niggas gonna be out here thirsty when they got 10s on speed dial. You know why niggas is thirsty out here right now? Because they ain't got 10s on speed dial. So when you got replaceable bitches, they can't charge you marriage. Marriage is a charge. They can't charge you marriage. They can't force you into that shit. They can't force your head. They can't make you do shit. You will literally be able to walk away. Like when people be talking about walk away, and everybody keep coming to that same conclusion and then reset their brain. You ever seen them panels where niggas go, oh yeah, just walk away. Even when the women tell them, yeah, you need to walk away, they just fucking reset. When you got 10s on speed dial and that law goes into effect, niggas will literally have the option to walk away. Because you ain't got to put up with shit. You ain't got to be on some yes dear.
Yeah, but here's the issue though, right? Even if you get if you legalize it, right, you still have the problem of these that does not prevent the whole baby mama situation, because if you still have the welfare state, right?
Right, you do. But again, once you legalize it, once women become replaceable, why do you think you even have the baby mama situations in the first place? How do a lot of these niggas even get baby mamas? They get their baby mamas before they even get out of high school.
Hey, Zero, you know just like I know, bro. It's laying up, bro. A lot of like to lay up. You can bust off like you want to, but you still you'll stick around, lay up, spend the night or whatever, start pillow talking and all that shit, man. I mean, shit more than women, bro. I mean, it's like disgusting. Right? It's that layup pillow talk that get dudes, man. That's why dudes be sending women money online they've never seen before.
Yeah, also the fear of losing. Like one of the things, like okay, a lot of dudes, they get baby mamas before they even get out of high school. Like dead ass. There's a lot of dudes that they become fathers at like 17, 18, 19 years old. So they get whacked early. Again, with a market solution, with the economic solution, which is what America's based on in the first place, it's dog eat dog. Bitches ain't gonna be out here trying to get pregnant and fuck up their money.
Thank you.
You crazy?
And thank you. That's the most important thing. Listen, bro. Baby mama shit is for the sake of fucking the po-ho hustle. We keep telling you this shit. This is why that's what it's the po-ho hustle. Listen, bro.
Hey, he right, bro.
I'm telling you.
Hey, fantastic. Hold up. Man, I know women that get 33, 34, right? They had a kid when they was like 17. They start plotting in their mid-30s. I gotta find another lick. I need another baby.
Yeah, the 18-year guaranteed fucking check, even if it's like a little $100 or whatever per month. But listen, what I'm telling you. So, like Zero said, bro, just like the bitch that's in the that's a pro right now, bro. She can't sit that pussy down for 9 months if that's her source of income. So she gonna be extra. Ain't gonna be no nigga. No, ain't gonna be none of that. She gonna fucking keep that shit, motherfucking rubbered up, fucking birth controlled up, fucking whatever it takes. Ring, goddamn depot shot, the fucking the fucking whatever the fuck it's got to be for her to not have no babies. Hell, you what you know what you'll see a big thing too, bro. You see bitches getting their tube ties before. I'm telling you, and then just like freezing their eggs and shit. That'll be something big to fucking start doing your damn what you saying, Jason?
Yeah, these baby mothers, because I'm from New York, and I see the shit they use these kids for. These kids are nothing but resources. If the bitches are working, they want kids for bigger tax returns. If the bitches are not working, they want Section 8 and food stamps and cash from welfare. So I seen it all coming up in New York. New York actually got the best shelter system in America because they set these bitches up with an apartment for rent free for 2 years until they can find Section 8 or housing for them.
Hey, bro, that's not just New York, bro. That's everywhere. That shit happens everywhere.
No, but New York shelters are luxury. I mean, they get a whole apartment.
Yeah, Larry, he talking about like the cost. He talking about like the cost ratio. Yeah, you talking about like the cost of living in New
No
York
rent.
compared to
They ain't
everywhere else.
gotta pay no rent. They ain't gotta pay no rent for these apartments. They don't gotta pay rent until they get out the shelter. And some of them try to stay in there for extra long because they enjoy living for free and getting that cash every
Well,
month, getting them SSI checks. If the kids got disabilities and stuff like that, you know, the kids are just resources. They don't even care about these kids, to be honest with you.
yeah, you
My
got
my godfather got swindled by a bitch because she went and had a kid because she wanted some of his social security money and his pension. So she goes out there purposely getting pregnant so she could have a kid, so she could have benefits and go in the shelter. I'm telling you, these kids are hustling. These kids
yeah.
ain't born out of
Yeah,
love.
that's yeah, bro. Yeah, listen. Another big thing too would be a huge, and this is why the government is gonna be behind it. You know why? Because bitch, you out here selling this pussy. So now you got an income source. So all this money we was giving you for tax returns and free this and free that and whatever. Now we get to pull back all that money, especially now in this time of where the country's fucking, on the brink of fucking just economic collapse. Even what's finna weird people out was people really finna fucking see for the first time. And this is why I laugh at niggas that voted for the Democrats and whatnot, what have you. Democrats are not gonna have a choice but to not spend, to stop fucking spending and cut shit as much as they can possibly fucking cut it. Because
But hold up,
Uh,
Democrats don't do that. They don't.
yeah,
that's
check
why I
this.
said people are going to be surprised, Laro. That's why I said it specifically what I said. This is going to be the first time where Democrats are fucking forced to stop all this spending bullshit. If you think this $2,000 is going to come easy, you got another thing coming. If you think they finna do this extra $2 trillion in spending, what they're claiming the other fucking regime's going to do, the next administration is going to do, you got another thing coming, bro. Bro, you put another $2 trillion on top of this shit, bro, this is not going, the bubble is going to pop. And
No,
again,
it's gonna make niggas pay for it. They're gonna make men pay for it.
it's not gonna even be enough for men to pay for it, though. That's what I'm saying.
They're gonna do it anyway.
The level of fucking like damage economically that this shit's gonna happen, they're not gonna have a choice but to do everything they can do to save as much money they can. So legalizing prostitution, not only would it be, bro, you got weed and prostitution on the board,
Yep.
and weed and pussy on the board. Nigga.
Yep.
Listen, weed and pussy. In 4 years, you got weed and pussy coming on the market. It's legal.
Right.
Hey, fantastic. Check this out though, right? Because the Great British Pound used to be the world reserve currency before the US took it over, right? And Britain went on a spending spree when they started going socialist in the 60s, which is why they lost that the world reserve currency. Even though their country was going broke, that didn't stop them from spending. You know, they still built their healthcare system and all of their giveaways. So I don't see the giveaways going anywhere. I just see us getting taxed more. And there's a premise here that well, I think Zero's operating under the premise that once it's legalized, these women are just gonna like, oh well, I don't need a baby daddy. I don't need to get that check from them every month. I'm gonna switch to doing that. You know, I don't see that happening on a large scale. I see some of the women that are on OnlyFans maybe switching to that, but it's not going to be a wholesale women saying, oh, well, now we don't need baby daddies. We don't need to trick a nigga to get his money.
Fatal dose.
We're going to trick.
Fatal dose. All it's going to take is the first bitch to crack 6 figures on selling pussy.
Right.
You laughing. Listen, laughing. Hear me out. You laughing. Just like these women did for OnlyFans, a bitch always thinks she's better than the next bitch or she's equal to her. Women really don't have a realistic understanding of that. I'm a 1, she's a 10. Or shout out to you niggas, whoever brought that shit up, whoever made it up, the 49er bitches, the 4s that think they're 9s, that really think they walk into the room and I'm a fine.
All that Coach Greg Adams.
Yeah, shout out to Coach Greg Adams. Listen, that's what it's gonna be. And just like you're seeing this happen in OnlyFans, this is gonna happen in legalized prostitution, bro. You're gonna hear about these, and they're gonna show these women.
Yeah, they got that.
Hold on. They gonna show you a bunch of these 10s. Hold on, wait, Jason. They gonna show you a bunch of these 10s, but you know what they gonna do? Fatal Dose that's gonna throw it over the edge and gonna put the shit fucking hyperbolic, bruh. They gonna show that one bitch that's like a 5. The 5 bitch that made 100 grand selling that pussy. And when they show that, the floodgates are going to fucking, the niggas gonna be Hurricane Katrina all over again.
And that's going to be during the bull run. Another component to that is the fact that when you have 10s on speed dial, like you gotta look at all the factors. You got 10s on speed dial. What man in his right fucking mind is gonna be trying to impregnate a bitch?
None.
Like seriously, you know why dudes even do this shit in the first place. When niggas is starving, they'll take what they can get. Niggas out here busting those because they're afraid to like not have pussy. When it's on speed, you have to look at precedents that we already have in other places. In other countries, you don't think men are horny all over the world?
Okay,
they don't do this shit in other countries because they got 10s on speed dial.
Okay, Zero, let me ask you a question, bro. Do you think on the black market right now, what's going on right now, dudes have 10s on speed dial right now?
See, it's that argument that always come up where he's like, it's already legal. No, it's not. As long as you do not have any legality backing you as a man, it's not legal.
And you're rolling the dice. And a lot of people don't want to, again, you don't want it, bro. You don't want to be fucking Robert Blank out this motherfucker, bro.
You gotta understand, when shit goes legal, the things you're talking about as far as like the black market, that shit is not even comparable. When things become a commodity, okay, look at commodities. Look at coffee. Coffee is completely different. Coffee is completely different than crack.
Zero. Look at weed. I don't smoke, but I know what the prices are, right? And I know that if you go to a state to where it's legalized already, right, they have an extra tax on top of it. So the black market is never going to be out of play.
Well, listen what I'm saying. But listen what we're saying, Laro. This is what we're telling you though. The thing about buying from the legal place, let's just use Colorado for example, right? Is that you know people will buy it. That's the major thing about it. Even if you have the black market avenue of it, most people, the average American everyday citizen, not a motherfucker that want to roll the dice, right? All right. The motherfucker that wants to do this legally because it's cool, or they want the first experience, or they want this, that, or whatever the fuck they want. They want the brand, they want to motherfucking take pictures and shit of it and not have to worry about getting locked up or fucking doing that shit, bro. That's gonna trump, like he said, and take over the fucking what's name, bro.
Right. Also, those two different things, though. I mean, those two different. Okay, drugs have different regulatory bodies over them. Like with this example, I mean, chicks are signing W-9. Just imagine, like, if you were a contractor, like when I contract in IT, like there are no special restrictions. Again, like the New York City bill is very comprehensive. This is the one that they want to get across America. It basically makes it the same way as you go and buy a fucking soda. Like, I'm trying to get this into people's head. It makes it the same deal. Like you walk in and you buy and you leave.
And that's another big thing too. Shout out to Astro for the 5. Appreciate you, brother. These 304s getting the IG baddie surgery. They fighting for their life not to hit the wall. Yeah, man. Diamond Key 90 again. Thank you, brother, for the $2. Will no black man still be applied for? No, they won't. No black man shit won't matter, bro. Because again, like I said, they're protected. You're protected. They want that motherfucking bag. And like he said too, man. Listen, this whole thing about protections, man. That's what niggas don't understand. Because I promise you, niggas are going to go, even after it's legalized, and they'll be like, okay, oh, so I can buy this shit? Oh, you sure? I ain't got to worry about going to jail. Are you sure? Because that's what it's going to be a culture shock. Like literally, it's literally going to be a fucking culture shock to the dudes. Is like, okay, there's pussy mark down the way. All I have to do is stand in line and, get the pussy I want. You're serious. I can pick that one right there. Like what's the shit they got? The fucking car elevator shit where you fucking just Carvana or whatever the fuck it is, where like you pick that one and then you put the key down. Yeah, bro. Niggas not gonna know. Yeah, man. The no nigga shit is not gonna be, because you have a market for bitches that just niggas. I'm telling you. telling you, bro. I'm telling you, like I said, bro, there's
Yes.
literally gonna be.
Wait
like
a minute.
gangster.
Hey, you know what? Because the price gonna be marked already, so it's not. I feel.
Yeah. Again, like I said, you weirdo ass feet niggas. They gonna have somebody for y'all. You
Yep.
niggas that like the big bitches, they gonna have something for y'all. You niggas that like the goddamn, you know, the bitches that want to get, you know, get choked and all that crazy S&M shit, they gonna have something for y'all, man. You get a pussy, you get a pussy, you get a pussy, you get a pussy. Everybody
Yo.
gets a pussy, man.
Yo, I heard something a number of years back that made me go crazy. There's something called swamping, where there's actually dudes out there paying like
Oh shit,
He
they
died.
Yeah,
They must
he's
not want us to
gone.
know about that new shit.
I'm scared. That doesn't sound too swamping. That doesn't sound. That sounds scary. Swamping.
Yeah, it
Damn.
sound like some old bad. It sound like a bad piece.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
But again, man, I would just urge men to look past this fucking like the whole I guess everybody looking for a way to detract, and they're not looking at what legality means or anything like that, or protection and stuff like that. We keep looking at this from the perspective of how it affects women pretty much, and that's the problem. You got to think about it the same. Again, you already have precedent in other countries. Our country is unique because we do live off of economics, which should really tell you what the fuck is going to happen. We live off of economics. As far as what people are thinking about this whole I guess 49er shit, in America we have what is called bad bitch surgery. It's been perfected for years now. This is like they've turned a look into a commodity. You no longer have to gamble on how you're going to look after surgery. They just model your face into a computer and you see exactly what you're going to look like after the surgery, and boom, bad bitch. That's why 4s go to 9s, because they can. Is like all the shit niggas thinking like some shit you just have to accept. Our 4s in America can go to 9s because we have bad bitch surgery. So what? It won't matter. And that is what the fucking that law takes care of that. That law takes care of that because again, the chicks that are actually hot are going to make the most money all the time. The bitches that are pretenders or got surgery and all the rest of that shit, they still gonna fall off. You see what happens when bitches get older and that surgery starts to make them look like cartoons?
Yeah. You know, something else on the morality part, you know, I was just thinking about this. What's happening now is already immoral.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
well, the thing is,
fuck the morality. I want to win.
Well, to do that, Zero, I think trying to sell the legality aspect of it wouldn't work. You'd have to be able to sell the emotional standpoint on it, because you have so many niggas they want to identify with these hoes.
Yeah, that's the problem, and you can't. Okay, what you're talking about is impossible.
Yeah,
like because again, I get it. Like dudes, they won't let go of the whole emotional side of it, but that's how you lose.
Exactly, but they don't care about winning.
Exactly. So all I'm saying is I would urge men to basically here. You know what? Who has an iPhone? Like how many motherfuckers in chat got an iPhone? All you gotta do is go to iTunes University. They have entire fucking lectures from Harvard, Oak Ridge, Westminster, fucking in Illinois University. Like every top school in the United States, they have, and even in Britain, they have whole fucking semesters of I'm talking about from entry level to high level economics. All you gotta do is just listen to the shit. It will probably take you about 7 hours total to get through everything, and literally have a fucking college level education on economics and from a basic. I'm talking about basic principles. I'm not even talking about the advanced complicated shit, because niggas need to understand how economics works, like dead ass.
Yeah.
Also, anthropology. Fucking man, 1 hour out of your day to just go through basic fucking anthropology so niggas can stop looking at this from this religious perspective or this perspective of good and evil. Because chicks are not.
It was hoes in the Bible, bro.
Again. Yeah, because chicks are not being evil. They're just fucking being themselves.
Exactly. Yeah. Again, I told you. vagina is the oldest commodity in the world, bro. Like,
Ever, yeah.
ever.
Nah, not true, bro. I always reject that statement when people make it because you were thinking about eating before you were thinking about fucking. So
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
not.
but-
But hold on.
That's
listen.
not a commodity. That's a necessity.
Yeah, that's not a commodity, Fatal. Those like I say, you in order to trade something to get something else. Like I said, yeah, food is just what it is. But using something as well, let me change that currency. Then pussy was the first currency. How about that?
Right. Even
Yes.
even penguins sell pussy. Penguins.
Nah, in
Yeah,
terms
hold
of
on,
mental
wait,
biology,
Penguin
Wait, hold on, hold on.
penguin
Hey,
bitches walk around and look for the dude with the best pebble,
Yep.
and they
Yeah.
trade it for pussy.
yeah. Yeah, but
And then they take that pebble and go buy shit from other penguin dudes.
but you know what's gonna happen though, right? A lot of these hoes who want to lock down a man will push this as well because they'll look at that as getting rid of the competition.
It's bullshit.
But no.
Bitches don't care about that shit. They
No,
care
this-
about money.
Yeah, that's
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like if they say, you know what, I want that man, but there's competition, and if I could knock out the competition by getting them to start selling pussy, then I
That is
have
a
a
nice
shot.
thought. That's a nice thought, but they don't think that way. They're gonna think about the money first. The competition shit comes second. They don't even chicks don't think about it like that. That shit don't go that deep. They're gonna be like, I can make this much off of my face and body. They're
Tell me.
going for that first. The competition gonna kick in afterwards when they go, oh shit, them bitches stuck. I don't
Man,
want to end up like that bitch.
Y'all know how many
Yeah.
bitches waiting to say, "Oh, what? Fuck a high value man. I'm a high value woman. I'm getting 6 figures off this pussy." I'm telling you,
Well-
that's gonna be a bitch's claim to fame, bro.
And then the competition, then the competition aspect he's
Ask them what
thinking
they got
about.
to offer. The only thing they can say is pussy. The
The
only thing they
competition.
can say they got to offer is pussy.
I,
They don't got nothing else to offer. They
Yeah.
don't never got nothing. When you ask them, what do you offer a man? They can't say anything, but they really want to say, well, pussy. That's what they really want to say.
Right, but we all know that, man, and that shit ain't gonna ever change.
Yeah.
I mean, that shit ain't gonna never change. But the bottom line is they're gonna think about the money first. All of that competition that only kicks in after they look at other women and go, "Oh shit, this bitch is not making no more money." Once the money dry up, then they're gonna be like, "Oh, let me trade some of this fake ass femininity for protection."
Well, and then the chicks that are already in the mediocre range. I ain't gonna say the 4, but like the 7s. I mean, when you get down to those that can't actively already compete with those 9s and 10s that you want to phrase, those they'll have.
Does it really exist? Do it really exist?
do what exists?
Do a fucking 10 or a 9 really exist?
Yeah,
No, they
Do a 10
exist.
or a 9
I mean,
really
I
exist?
don't care.
No,
about
they nines definitely exist. I know some people say 10.
we all know. We all have seen ridiculously attractive women.
Yeah,
so
fucking
yes.
females, bro. Yeah, they definitely exist.
Yeah.
I seen
I
them.
don't want no plastic 9. I don't want no plastic 9. I want an authentic, organic 9.
But that's
Most
what-
of these 9s are plastic.
Yeah, but-
you'll have your needs met if you vote.
Yeah, that's what we're telling you. You'll have the choice though, Jason. That's what we're trying to tell you. If you want a build a bitch, you gotta build a bitch. If you want an all natural bitch, you got a natural bitch. If you going a bitch with big titties, you get your big titty bitch. If you want
Okay. Okay. So everybody, which state you think will vote for
Hey,
this?
what if you say they gotta lose the weave?
yeah,
Hey,
whatever
no.
you bro.
I hope they lose the weave with that.
Well, hold on, Jason. You finally listen, Jason. The market decides what the bitches do, not the other way around. Because the first time the bitch she see the next bitch getting attention, she's got like shout out to Zero. Zero told you that this shit already. It's gonna be so fucking cookie cutter that it's gonna be ridiculous at the starting off because all niggas gonna be enamored with is oh shit, I can buy pussy.
Yeah, and somebody was just asking which state we think's going to vote for this. The same
New
thing
York.
that happened with gay marriage, right? Where some states were legalizing it. And then it went to the Supreme Court. You're gonna see the same thing happen, forcing all the other states to do it.
Well, no,
Wait, see, that's the thing. Yeah, here's it. I said this earlier. Feminism wants this to happen, right? But and feminism has 80% of the vote typically in the United States. That's how they got all the power. The problem with this specific bill, and it's only this one, is the fact that men keep taking this position of protect women, so they think that these feminists don't know any better. They're like, well, women don't know any better, so I'm not going to vote on this to protect them from themselves. So what the men that do know better, and we outnumber them. That's the beauty of this specific bill. Male feminists are only 27% of men. So the rest of us need to fucking get on board with the feminists that want the bill.
Mhm.
Vote with them to make it happen. Let them get what they want, because then they shoot themselves in the foot.
Yeah.
Okay, now Zero.
Power, nigga. He-Man.
That's Zero. And hold up, Zero. Are you for it because you know it's gonna blow up in their face, or you want it because it protects the men?
I want it because I want to maintain fucking freedom. I do not want to end up in a situation where I'm wearing a fucking man dress and praying to Mecca 5 times a day. That's not my fucking goal. I don't want to live like, where the fuck are you gonna go if America's gone? Where you going? Because you're not finna fit in with niggas in other countries. You might think you are, but you're not.
Nope.
So this is the last place.
And niggas don't have no hubs, man. Like again, well, niggas don't have enough hubs that's not centralized around pussy. Shout out to Black Man Travels. I seen a whole bunch of you niggas that's you know clicked up down there in fucking South America, whether it be Colombia, Brazil, and shit like that. But that's all in the fucking minds of pussy, not in the minds of motherfucking, you know, making business and empires and being able to motherfucking do
or
that.
even just enjoying yourself as far as
Right.
the goes.
And check this out. Going to another society is not going to fucking save you. Because one of the things is a lot of American black men have been spoiled by freedom. The problem is you don't get to have this, like when niggas be on that whole me personally shit, you don't get to do that in other countries. You think you can, you cannot. You ain't gonna be able to talk shit. You're gonna be able to do all this shit that you enjoy right now. You think you're gonna be able to get away with that in other countries? No, the fuck you won't. Like when niggas be talking about, I can't control how other men do they thing and shit like that. You know what they do in other countries? The men hold each other accountable. If you're doing some fuck shit that they don't like, you'll get your ass whooped or shot.
Nigga, you'll get disappeared, nigga. You'll get David Copperfield.
Yeah, a van will pull up, they'll throw a mask over your head, and that's the end. That's the last anybody gonna see your ass.
Yeah, that'll be the last time.
You know what I'm saying? All that
Zero,
me personally shit only works here. So if you want to maintain your freedom, this shit is, you gotta look past the pussy bonanza, look past all of this whole like women are being done dirty, all the rest of that shit. You gotta look at how it protects men and how it like upholds the laws that we have here. That's really all to it. All of the made it niggas with their jobs, you don't get none of that shit under communism.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers ain't rich under communism.
Right. And being from another country, now I lived there till I was almost 11, so I got to see how things work, man. A lot of brothers don't understand. Like you don't exactly what you're saying, Zero. They don't get that America is one of the last places. A lot of people look at me like, yo, why are you fighting so hard and trying to be a libertarian and / conservative? And I'm like, yo, you don't understand what freedom is. I seen grown men. I seen cops walk to grown men and bitch slap them, and they're saying I'm sorry. And then I see Negroes over here yelling at cops and fighting with them and getting shot and then complaining. I'm like, yo, y'all don't know how good y'all have it.
Exactly.
That's what it is, man. Niggas are spoiled, man. Niggas have no idea about what the hell they got the chance of losing, because they've always been told that, you know, they're not American, this country's not for them, you know, America with 3Ks, all the bullshit. So man, it's just ignorant ass niggas. Well, let me shout out to Zeno FHD TV. Appreciate you, brother. I'm still waiting for them to get rid of the 40-hour work week and hourly pay. I don't know about that one.
Here's a crazy part, right? I always I try to tell brothers, yo, the amount of freedom that we have here that brothers aren't taking advantage of because they're constantly complaining. Yo, I had family members that dudes in ski masks bust in the house, grabbed them, never to be heard from again. There's no judge, no jury. You just executed because they didn't like what you were saying. And then I come here and I'm like, holy shit, look at all this freedom. And I work hard at it, made something of myself. And the first thing niggas want to say is, oh, well, that's because you're from another country and they're treating you different. It's like, nigga, when I walk in the door, I look just like you to them.
Yeah. Let-
You
Listen,
know, so
listen, man. Like I said, this whole aspect of it, of like the shit that motherfuckers willing to give up because they don't see the value in it, or they really can't comprehend it. Again, most people don't know anything about America and the you know, the premise, the purpose, and the establishment of it. America in itself was a rebellion. All right, the creation of America was a fucking rebellion.
right.
Hey, we don't like doing this shit. We don't agree with it. We gonna do our own shit. All right, we gonna make up these fucking rules, and this is gonna be it. And we're gonna make the rules up so like this shit can never ever happen again. As to where we're under a fucking monarchy, and one person rules, one person makes all the fucking decisions, or the group. Every individual is just as powerful as the motherfucking masses. But again, man, like you said, that's just niggas being ignorant. Shout out to Primetime VA, man, in the building, BABG in the motherfucking building. Appreciate you for the 10, bro. And this shit right here, bro, is one of the many layers to it. But you know, I'm telling you, man, pussy and weed. Was it pussy, liquor, weed, or liquor, weed, and pussy? However you want to do it, bro. Niggas is gonna be. Niggas is gonna think this is the best thing ever. And be honest with you, that would be the one thing that I think would pretty much make this a Democratic Party one that like from here on out.
Hey yo, fantastic. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. It's
I'm just telling you,
pussy, weed, and alcohol, bro. I mean, you gotta.
Oh yeah, there we go. Pussy, weed, and alcohol. There we go. That's what's it. I can't. Hey, you know what it is. But listen, man. I think that once you put those two things on the table, that's all motherfuckers gonna ever see from here on out. These motherfuckers gave us legalized pussy and legalized weed, and that'll be enough for it. Because I mean, I don't even see the Republican Party being like, you know, a thing after this really anyway. It'll have to be something else other than just the two-party system. But Republicans definitely not gonna cut it, and niggas will just be so hyped up off of that, and women too, that it'll just be that from here on out. But again, like I said, in the long term, in the long run, that opens the door for men to get their motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, authority, power, and control back. Because now, like you said, all that bullshit, bro, and these evil fucking games they play and lies on men to fucking, you know what I mean, to pretty much like, let me just back up just a little bit. So I'm not for any type of sexual improprieties or sex crimes or any of those things against women by any means, right? But when they did the shit they did for Bill Cosby to literally not only take away the statute of limitations, okay, they took a case that was supposed to be closed and they used that case against him in a new case about the same fucking person, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I
and then the first lady, the first one, came back saying, "Yeah, I lied about it." So
it's just many, but again, the precedents that people were cool with, and all because the nigga told them the truth. This is why you can't tell niggas the truth, bro. You just can't. But ultimately, like I said, the thing is that you don't want that to ever happen again. And if you're a man, and like I said, you care about your sons, your nephews, your whoever, all the men that come after you, yeah, man, fuck it. Because at the end of the day, a woman that's not gonna be down for it, she's not gonna be down for it. I tell motherfuckers this all the time, bro. You can never convince me to do some shit that I don't want to do. If you put a gun to my head or so on and so forth, and hey, nigga, you gonna die or you gonna do this, that's totally different. But
you know what? So you just said it, bro. You know, this country, right? Yeah, we have laws, we have a constitution, but they still make up the rules as they go, right?
Yeah.
Just like with the Cosby thing, right? I mean, you had a judge go back and say, I don't care what the court order said. You said this shit, so we're gonna open the goddamn case back up. Bro, I mean, they make the rules up as they go, bro. So it's kind of like a slippery slope because guys will go into this whole situation with the side eye, like, man, I mean, it's not for the men. We can make it seem like it's for the men, but this country has never did anything for men, bro.
Yeah, but check this out though.
Wait. That's not true. That's not true at all. To say they never did anything for men. It was ran for men for like what, at least 100 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was ran.
Okay. Let's take the modern era. Let's say after 1975, right? What has been put in to protect men since 75?
No, nothing. I agree with you on that one. But I was just going with the never shit. But
check this out though. The biggest problem is men, right? Because let's take Bill Cosby for example. If it wasn't that bitch nigga Hannibal Buress that was going around talking about that shit and posting videos on YouTube and all over the place, right? That shit might have died. But as long as you have men like him doing fuck shit like that, you know, we're not gonna get anywhere, man.
Now hold up, now Jay. Now, do you really see a society where they don't have male feminists out there, bro?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we got an uphill battle with these male feminists.
But
And the worst part is, there's
so do you
brothers out
see?
there
Hold
still
up, but
supporting
do you see?
animal birds.
But do you see male feminists ever going away?
No, I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't. But the problem is, right? There's probably brothers who's listening right now who will still pay money to go see Hannibal Buress instead of making them pay for the shit he did.
I always thought that dude was corny as fuck. I didn't even think he was ever really funny. And he was on that weird ass white boy show. No, it wasn't white boy. It was that light skinned dude that was doing super suspect shit. So I never understand why people like the dude. He was never funny to me. But like you said, man, hey, you take down, you know, what's the name? I guess in order to pave the way for the next thing. But we got Bro Truth in the building. What's up, Bro Truth?
Hey, what up, Bro Truth?
Yo, what's poppin', man? I'm surprised you're using this Chinese connection app, bro. You ever heard about this?
I didn't know Zoom got the motherfucking China connection, bro. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, man, nigga. You know, China was actually Zoom had people working at their office, right? And China was literally surveilling. Zoom helped China surveil U.S. citizens talking about the 1989 Tiananmen massacre, bro. Like they literally was listening and disrupting video calls talking about that shit.
Yo, check this out, right? While you on that,
this came out like at the end of last month. So it's fairly recent. It came out, I think, around like December 20th or so.
Yeah. Yo, check this out, right? There's a software out there. It's expensive, but I've owned it since like 2014. I used to do a podcast, invites only. That I use vMix for. Check out vMix, like, because I compared it to OBS when I first started looking, and it made it look like child's play. Today, you can do everything from that one software. You could essentially manage your like you wouldn't need Zoom, like it would do everything for you, but you got to spend some bread on it though. But the good thing about it is once you buy it, they'll give you all the upgrades.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called
So
vMix.
it was one of their primary Chinese executives that basically put a freaking hole in the network to surveil American citizens. And they said that the U.S. based counterparts pretty much knew about the shit too, though. Shit's crazy, bro. So they monitor for any political or religious topics deemed unacceptable by the Chinese government, and then they just disrupt the video call completely. It wasn't just America either. They did this worldwide. Pretty wild, man. They probably listening right now. Get ready to cut our shit off. Cut the water off, man.
Hey, you cut my shit off, nigga. Hey, you have to deal with me, goddamn bro.
Hey, Jackie Chan with that bitch with the headphones.
Hey, they fucking they
no Muku got pay for you.
they say they fucking they said they commandeered one of fucking Jackie Chan's damn mansions or some shit. They said.
Oh yeah. It was over ownership dispute, bro. It was actually another owner, and they couldn't figure out, so they just took that shit, man. Like, shit's wild, bro. Hey, it's coming to a neighborhood near you real soon.
Yeah, we'll see. But hey, what you got on the topic, man? About these hoes selling this pussy, man? What you got?
Man, I mean, what's the topic?
So New York Times did a story about chicks basically going to OnlyFans, but they struggling. They the vast majority of them not making no money. So we was just going down the whole aspect of that, and pretty much the legalizing of prostitution pretty much going to happen, guaranteed to happen within the next 4 years under this thing, because Kamala Harris.
Go ahead.
No, you got to go ahead.
Well, no, it's pretty much the same shit, different fucking time, bro. Look what happened in fucking Weimar Republic. Degeneracy. The utmost degeneracy. People are gonna look back at this time and see, wow, I can't believe you had these fucking teenagers selling their body, fucking mother-daughter team on the internet, selling their body together. Like I'm for real, bro. This shit is going to get worse and worse and worse, bro. And these motherfuckers not even charged yet. Imagine when they get in charge and they start passing all these outrageous fucking LBGT laws.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be California across the fucking nation, bro. Straight up.
Bro,
And
truth.
you look at Biden, bro. Look at Biden and all these fucking videos he's in when he's fucking touching these little girls inappropriately and shit. It couldn't be my motherfucking daughter, bro. I don't even got kids, man, but I will fucking go slap off. I still remember that one where fucking
Jeff Sessions.
Jeff Sessions had to fucking shoo away the kid because Biden was trying to get his hands on her.
Yeah, Jeff Sessions' granddaughter and Jeff Sessions hit Biden. It was funny.
Yeah, he hit his hand away because he knows that motherfucker is a straight up fucking predator, bro. And this is the man that's gonna be in charge of our fucking DOJ. This is the motherfucker that's gonna be in charge of our country, bro.
Yeah, yo, but check this out, bro. Truth. You just reminded me. I wanted to bring this point out earlier. If you look at the Weimar Republic, you had the same thing going on with Transformers. A lot of people think this Transformer thing is new. It was happening before World War II, and one of the reasons Hitler came into power.
And guess who was in charge of all of that? Guess who was in charge of all of these theaters and promoting that shit in the fucking in the culture?
Don't say it, bro.
We all know where that goes, man. I'm telling on that, man. But hey, what's understood don't gotta be said, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about, man. I really don't know what I'm talking about. Check that record, man. I really don't know history at all.
Yeah, for you brothers who want to learn more about that, there's like a 6-hour documentary. It might still be on YouTube. They might have not taken it down yet, but like just look up
go to archive.com. Archive.com have anything that was ever taken off the internet. You can find it on archive. No, it's archive.org, I believe. But you can find anything that was so-called taken off the internet. The internet, you can't take shit off the internet. Everything can be found, bro. You just got to look for the shit.
Yeah, and a lot of brothers don't even know why World War II was fought, man. It's like Hitler came to power behind the degeneracy that was going on.
Hey, man, we going down some
You gotta get away from that one, bro. Get out of there on that one.
Yeah, but the point I'm making is it could, like, we're asking for this, but it could flip the other way and get really, really bad where we're like, what the hell are we doing?
Well, no, this will be my thing to that, man. Listen, right at the end of the day, bro, if you believe in this shit, I mean, if it's prophecy anyway, it's gonna happen anyway. There's nothing you can do to stop it. The thing that I can tell you is this, bro. Moving smartly and understanding what you're seeing, that's gonna be the way for you making it out, or you being you're not being grinded up, you know what I'm saying, by the machine, quote unquote. So a lot of this stuff, bro. Once you get an understanding of it, I know it's messed up. I know that, it's from a moral standpoint, you may have your qualms with it or whatnot, but ultimately, like you said, man, once you understand that this shit is a way for you to have a protection, it's like just telling you, bro. Somebody's got to tell the lady that her baby's ugly, pretty much. You don't like being that guy, bro, but decisions have to be made. It's really nothing that's gonna go to fucking change the shit.
What really gonna get me, bro, is like later on, man, when you have a generation of bitches, with used up fucking twats, bro, and ain't got shit, man. It's gonna be a whole nation full of motherfucking welfare cat ladies, bro. And I mean, you can already see the shit happening in our generation, bro. Straight up. I mean, how many overweight, no man having chicks that you know? I mean, it's sad, but it's true, bro. In my family, I can count like fucking 10 alone. You know, and again, most women don't have the foresight to see 5-10 years in the future. You know, there's no thinking of, well, maybe I shouldn't sell my box because it might, you know, appreciate my value out here. Nah.
Yeah, nah, man. Like I
Not
said,
at all, bro.
all they gonna see is, like I said, all it's gonna take is that one bitch to make them 6 figures off of selling that cat, bro. And
Hey,
that's gonna be it.
straight up. And the thing is, and the delusion is so strong, bro. You have a bitch like that look like the chick off of Kevin Samuels show, thinking that she can go out and make the same money that fucking Belle Delphine can make.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The delusion is so strong, bro. These chicks literally think they can be up in the top 5, and they, you know, and they literally wear a size motherfucking 200.
Well, like I'm telling you, man, this whole aspect of you know, the market choosing is gonna be a whole new definition, man. Like I said, I'm not gonna be surprised to see, especially the major places that do it, and just like states were hectic or they were using a moral excuse for marijuana. The money talks, man. Money's gonna trump all the other bullshit. And when the states see, especially when it's the state regulated money, the extra money these states are making, they're gonna allow it. And New York needs this. California needs this. So this is why, and they're already, you know what I'm saying, liberal states as it is anyway. Women's rights, her body, her choice. You know, it's not prostitution, it's sex work. All of the perfect stuff to fucking push this shit to the forefront and allow it to happen. And once you see the boom of this shit, bro, New York and California have literally people mass exiting, like citizens. So how do you get that money back? Well, tourism. Just like why the first thing motherfuckers go to Amsterdam for in Germany for, right? You go there for motherfucking drugs or whatever the fuck kind of drugs you want and buying pussy. So what do you think the 2 biggest economies that's lost the most money in this whole thing are gonna, what's the first 2 things they're gonna put on the menu? Pussy and motherfucking drugs and weed. All right. So and the other states are going to follow right behind it. A lot of them are going to be because, you know, it's the liberal thing to do, blue states or whatnot, what have you. But a lot of them are going to be because they need that bread. You cannot deny the motherfucking bread, man. It's going to be very, very few, you know, that do it. But ultimately, like I said, man, before these 4 years are up, you'll have, I'll say, a quarter of the country, at least a quarter of the country that's on this shit, man. You have a quarter of the country doing it before these 4 years are up, and weed will be nationally legal before these 4 years are up.
Right. And I don't think people are really seeing, unless you like ex-military or some shit, you probably haven't seen what happened in recent history when countries like went broke. Like they don't show that shit on American television, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people with like ex-military family or current military family have seen like video of what happened over in Greece and Venezuela when your country goes broke. Like motherfuckers out there killing each other over canned goods.
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah,
you know, you don't want that here because we have an armed nation.
Yeah,
Like,
you're right, bro. Because I'm originally
for
from
now,
Haiti, right?
we have an armed nation for now.
they are not going to be able to get rid of all the guns in America. There's no way.
They're not, but I guarantee they're gonna try.
Yeah, but check this out,
They're
though.
gonna try their ass off because the thing is, they are not logical whatsoever, bro. They have an ideology that is not based in reality. You know what I mean? So they can literally sit there and make themselves believe they have the ability to erase every single firearm off the face.
Yeah, and that's why they're trying to focus on the southern states so hard. That's why they're trying to go so hard on Texas, because they know. And the thing about Texas is they make munitions. They make munitions from like bullets all the way up to like bombs. So they're trying to target Texas because they have to, because they make guns and they make bullets. So you can't get again with a country as armed as ours and with a defiant state like that, which also has allies in like New Mexico, Nevada, and surrounding states. Like you just can't do it. I mean, yeah, you're right. They're gonna try, but you can't.
Well,
Yeah,
you know,
I don't see it
there
happening.
there was a ban in '94, so don't act like it can't happen again.
Yeah.
but
Texas
they're
does not.
not-
Texas didn't give a fuck about that ban.
So
this.
so
During
so
during
check.
Katrina, police literally went around. There's videotape on this online. You can actually look this up. Police literally went around confiscating firearms from different people's houses.
Right, but
That
Texas
has,
does
that,
not
that's
give
so,
a fuck about that ban. You
yeah,
might be talking. Yeah, I remember that they did that to urban areas. Now, if you
yeah.
go to Texas
But
right now, if you go to Texas right now and take your ass like close to the border,
it ain't
you
going. They
have
ain't going.
literal armed militias that guard the border.
Yeah,
Yo, check
No
they're
check
not
this
immigrants
out,
going.
get
yo,
in through
bro,
Texas.
check
You're not
this
finna
out
get rid of
though.
them guns down there. It's not gonna happen.
Check this
No.
out though, right?
I totally believe you on that one. But I'm just saying they're gonna give their good old college effort towards it. I guarantee you that.
Yo, check this out though, right? With this whole seizing your gun, all it takes is for a couple of them rednecks to lay down a couple of cops, and then you're gonna see the cops saying, "Yo, we ain't down with this because we're getting shot."
Well, the thing
You
is,
know?
I think what this whole capital shit everybody's talking about, right? No, I've never seen any conservative like advocating for this shit, but supposedly the FBI and all these alphabet agencies are putting up warnings. That's why you see the Capitol got over 30,000 troops at. I mean, the Capitol got more troops than fucking Afghanistan right now. Like
Right.
it's fucking National Guard everywhere from across the nation, just camping out because there was a so-called credible threat that came in from the FBI saying that there's going to be an armed gun rally across all the states, bro. I
Yeah.
honestly think that's going to be a false flag. There's going to be some Antifa or some kind of like agent provocateur from the FBI, as they always do. They're
Right.
going to set that shit up, and then that's going to give them a precursor to crack down on gun ownership.
Yeah, but listen, man, that whole crackdown on guns and seizing guns talk works when the people who owns the gun did not feel like their country was they were in danger of losing their country. They do now, right? And you're gonna have Bubba who has a whole arsenal, and they come to pick it up, and Bubba starts licking shots at him and take out a few of them. And then we're not talking about Branch Davidian or the Bundys, where it's like one small group that's doing it. Imagine like half of the country doing this shit. It ain't gonna be pretty.
Right. Also, have y'all seen those militia groups, their actual like postings and stuff online, where they have like ex-military special forces people that are actually training people?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I've seen
straight up, bro.
I've seen
Yeah,
them.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's not going to be a situation where, I mean, they're training kids too. So it's not going to be a situation where the military is just going to come through and do whatever they got to do. I mean, you would literally have to bomb these people out. Like, there's no way.
And Congress was never going to, Congress nor the president would sign off on that.
Yeah, you're not going to
Bro,
bomb civilians.
What? Are you serious?
Well, listen, hold on, listen,
Yo,
bro, listen.
you talking about sign off on what? Like
Bombing civilians.
Yeah.
Oh no. What the thing is, bro? I think what's going to happen is there's going to be an increasingly globalization of our military forces. There's going to be an increasing privatization of the military forces. Hell, it's already happening. You look at a Blackwater and all these other private armies around the world, bro. You have companies. You have companies that hire these organizations. You have the governments that hire these organizations to do dirty work.
But bro, true. This is what we saying though. Listen, if you are the president and or the Congress that signs off on going to war with American citizens, you're done.
Bro, are you not paying attention to see what's going on right now? They literally are putting people on domestic terrorist lists.
Bro, true. This and like, bro, this is what I'm trying to understand. I'm in agreement with you, but this is what I'm telling you. That's when it's gonna be real, and you can't hide it with the bullshit no more. And it's like Zero said, this is you talking about children, women and children, because these are gonna be people with their families and all this other shit. So the first time you call a drone strike on a compound or whatnot, what have you, and you know what I mean, and you're able in this modern day and age where you have the footage of little kids being blow the fuck up and all this other shit, whatever, born American citizens, that's not gonna people that would do way more harm than good, bro. I'm just saying.
Hey, but the thing is, they have the media, right, and they can paint the story any way they want to paint it. Like the
you're not gonna be able to hide a bombing of a national city. Like I get it.
Bro,
I understand what you're saying about media coverage.
What I'm saying though, look at 9/11, bro. 9/11 was a blatant false flag attack, bro. Anybody scratch the surface on that,
Allegedly.
know that it was, and to this day, the media act as if it was, some guys with box cutters on a plane.
Hey, hey,
Yeah.
As if
bro,
we hijacked.
truth,
So
bro, truth. So
I'm
think
saying,
about
bro,
it this way.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Think about it this way, right? They were able to do that because they had first the internet wasn't being used like it is today. Number one. Number two is that you had the conservatives who actually listened to the media and listened to their politicians. Those days are over, man. Those days are over. So these people already expecting. If you've seen the chatter that was going on Parler, on Gab, and on when these guys are talking, they're expecting this to happen. So it's not like they're going to be taken by surprise when this happens. These guys are already dedicating themselves to, giving up their lives to protect those rights. So,
Right.
at that point, you're going to have a full civil war. And the other thing people don't realize is groups like Antifa are pro-gun. The anarchists are pro-gun.
Yep.
So
not only that, you're not going to be bombing compounds anyway. This is like, when I say bombing the populace, you're literally going to be like bombing the populace,
right?
Like in the cities and shit. That's not going to fly.
Right, like you come out and
I don't think it'll get to that point though. Honestly, bro, it's going to be more so of like a local policing type of thing. So,
right. But what happens happens when they shoot the cops? Right? You think the cops are going to come back out?
Yeah, I was about to say a ground war. A ground war is not going to work out.
It's basically escalation at that point. That's when you have the feds come in. That's when you have ATF forces come in.
Yo, let me tell you something about the cops, man.
It's all about. If you basically engage in that, the government's going to come with overwhelming force at every time.
Yeah, right. But listen to this, right? The authorities, whether it's the cops, the FBI, the ATF, the only reason they're doing their jobs is because they know that harm is not going to come to them, right? You start, these guys aren't Marines or anything like that. They're just getting paid and going home to their family. When they know.
The thing is, bro, a lot of these departments literally have warfare equipment. So they get a lot of this is a federal program. I can't remember the name of it right now, but
right, I get
a lot of subsidized war machines, tanks.
I get that.
Go ahead.
I get that. The problem is they have that with the knowledge that when we show up, we have the authority. Even if people fight back, they're not gonna shoot at us or anything like that. We're talking about you go into a neighborhood and the entire neighborhood is shooting at you. What you gonna do then?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the problem with Texas. You can't.
Yeah, Texas ain't going. I already know Texas ain't going.
Texas well, that's what I'm talking about.
Right now.
I get what you're saying. Like, for instance, here in Minnesota, they could take us easily because motherfuckers here just they're gonna pussy the fuck out. I completely understand that. But as far as when it comes to like states that are actually defiant, like a lot of them southern states, you're not going down there because first of all, the populace is heavily armed. Not only that, like 10 to 20% of the populace are actually ex-military. And a lot of the motherfuckers are like well trained and they're training other people. Like you ever, like for instance, the gun courses down there where you get like registered for firearms and shit are way better than the ones here. Way better.
Yo, bro,
so,
I'm from
a ground war is not going to work out.
Yeah, down here in North Carolina, it's an open carry state. Pretty much every other person is like, you walking around, it's like the Wild Wild West. They're packing, they're strapped. When I'm going to the range, I don't worry about, I can't let anybody see my gun. I just grab it, throw it over my shoulder, go to my car. Nobody's calling the cops and say, hey, this guy got a gun, because it's part of the culture, bro. And
it's pretty much the same here in Florida. I mean, in Georgia and Florida too, man. So But my thing is, my whole thing is this though. Like, there's a lot of migration taking place down from New York and from California into these once all red states. You know what I mean? And I think they may bring that mentality, but at the same time, there's a lot of new liberal gun owners because of the pandemic. So that does play a role as well in shifting the mind state of most Americans when it comes to firearm ownership.
Yeah, that let me tell you something that happened down here, right? A new subdivision opened down here. A lot of people from like California, New York moved down into the subdivision. Now, the dude that owned the land next to the subdivision had like 100 and something acres, and people were used to going out there shooting, right? And when the people from New York came in, they started like all of this rah rah rah. We can't have gunshots and people shooting behind our houses. Guess what, man? Yo, the next weekend, like the whole freaking neighborhood showed up to shoot at the range. Guess what they did? They shut the fuck up. They shut the fuck up because they were like, yo, these guys ain't playing, because like the rah 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 they do works up in the blue states, because that's what the people that live there, that's the mentality. But you go to the red
Yeah.
states where that's not their mentality, where they believe in their guns, it's God, gun, and country. You know, they're not trying to hear that.
But what happens? What happens when you have, you know, a George Soros backed DA get into power? You because you literally have that happening across the nation. George Soros has been backing these district attorneys. Hell, the one they just put in at L.A. I know L.A. is hella liberal, but you even got motherfuckers like ex-DAs that was there. He's basically letting criminals do whatever the fuck they want. Like, there's no misdemeanor prosecution whatsoever. Like anybody like can, you know, go in and rob somebody, so long as there isn't like any violence committed. You can do armed robbery so long as you don't shoot the gun.
What?
Yeah, but
Yes.
yeah,
What?
that's true. Yeah,
It's crazy,
yep.
bro. It's
Yep.
crazy. Like,
They're
he
trying to turn it to
literally-
England.
yeah,
Well,
and
like I said, man, that's the only thing that's gonna save you is weed and pussy. Just saying.
Yo, but check this out though, right? All of that works on a case-by-case basis, right? If you're going after one dude and you say he had an arsenal and everybody's just chilled back, he's not bothering me, so whatever, you know, they could say that one dude is crazy and go after his guns, right? But we're talking about doing it wholesale, telling everybody you got to turn your guns in. That ain't gonna work, bro. This is like the examples we have is like, you know, cities over time passing law after law after law to eventually clamp down. But when you're telling the whole country, you got to turn in your guns, that's a different story, bro.
But I mean, if you look at the website, that's essentially what they plan on doing. They plan on making gun sales online completely illegal. They want to close basically all gun stores nationwide. I mean, not gun stores, but gun shows. Then they talking about doing a complete ban on so-called assault weapons and um, uh, magazines that hold more than 10 rounds. They're basically going to shut down any manufacturing of magazines holding more than 10 rounds or assault rifles. This is literally on their website. This is what they plan on doing. So you can say they're not going to do it, but they already telling you what they're going to do.
What I'm saying is what they say they're going to do by law is different in practice.
Bullshit, bro. Bullshit. Because they've been trying to do this shit forever. And in '94, they did it. Okay, they literally banned so-called assault rifles in America back in the day. And who's to say they can't do it again? And they have all three houses of government, all three branches of government under control.
Right. But the situation has changed. Is what I'm trying to get you to see, right?
Yeah, but
94, you
the
didn't.
thing is, how many times do you think, you know, politicians give a fuck about what American people think? They don't.
Right,
They don't. So-
right now the American people don't give a fuck what the politicians think
But
too.
nah,
So
that's just it though. The people don't know their rights as whatever, and they're not gonna have the people that follow up and they sue from a constitutional level about it. That's the biggest thing. So because motherfuckers are just ignorant and you know they don't want to take the time. Or you know, another big thing too, and I'm gonna have to do a stream about this is like, bro, you gonna have to be some lawyers out here, man, that if they really give a fuck about this shit and really care about it, bro, they're gonna have to step up to the plate, bro, and fight a lot of these Supreme Court cases on a donation basis or on a fucking, I'm not necessarily saying pro bono, but there's gonna have to be somebody that's willing to fucking do it, man. Because other than that, bro, this shit's never gonna get dead. Or just citizens
Niggas
that
ain't trying to lose their job.
yeah, that's
But what happens when they pack the court though? That's fantastic.
well, that's what and bro, too. That's what I'm saying. If that happens, then it's literally no hope.
Game over, bro.
Yeah, it's no
What
hope.
happened? What happened when they add Guam and Puerto Rico and DC as states?
Yeah,
Like they got control of the government, you know, from here on, bro.
DC is not about to be a state. If you know the history of DC, it's
Hey,
it's
man.
actually like where a lot of illegal money is kept. That's not ever gonna happen.
Hey, man, never say never, man. There's a lot of shit I thought
No,
never would
it's not
happen,
gonna
and
happen.
we living in this shit right now, bro.
Yeah, but
Man,
we'll do another a gun show or a gun topic here shortly because we definitely need to cover that, man. But hey, greatly appreciate the combo, man. We had a great conversation. Hey, man, buy that pussy, man. Buy it. All right, sell it. Go ahead.
2 for 1, man. Get that 2 for 1,
Yeah, all you
man.
freaking niggas out here, man. You know, buy it, man. Buy it up, man. Vote in for it, bro. Because like I said, once it comes, man, like I said, I mean, it's gonna happen. I'm not surprised. Like I said, I say at least a quarter of the states by the end of this term, is 4 years, we'll have it decriminalized, and you'll have a couple of them, if not a few, that has it legalized. And like I said, we will be nationally legal before this 4 years is out, like without a doubt. They're gonna do. They need everything they can possibly have that can generate revenue. So, you know, what's better than weed and pussy? But
Yeah, man. Just make sure you check them twat facts,
Freedom.
man. You ain't trying to, come back coughing.
yeah, man, don't read them and weep, nigga. Don't read them and weep. But yeah, man. Shout out to everybody, bro. We on Zoom. Zoom work a whole lot better than fucking StreamYard, man. StreamYard was doing some fuck shit. They just told me, oh, you switch over to another web browser. I'm like, nigga, I done had y'all for over a year and you don't want to fix the shit. So hey, you don't like my money, nigga, fuck you. But all in all, man, greatly appreciate it. And that's that on that.